Degeneres. What I see? It was like a whoa.
Yo.
Whoa.
Frequency.
Jeez.
Because the TV had the sound, the mics, all that shit was going down. You feel me?
Yeah, I could hear it.
I know, it's probably with them dog whistles.
What is this?
Alright.
We're good.
We good? Did you? Oh, you plugged that in. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. We never did that.
Yeah, you did. We was talking.
Yeah, you were talking.
Oh.
We just.
Okay. Well, I never intentionally. I would say.
Yeah. Just let me know when I guess we live.
Yeah,
Everything recording this time.
yeah.
Alright.
It's up there.
Alright. Welcome back, everybody. You are watching the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. This is episode unknown. I am Charlie, aka the last of the dinosaurs, aka my new nickname they gave me this week was Big Harambe Bat. So that's what they called me this episode. I got my co-host with me. Introduce yourselves.
It's 301 Mike. 301 YM.
There goes Mike saying shit.
The only light skin that
Marbles
comes on
in
this
his mouth.
podcast. If you see me,
Last week's was all full of fucking light skins.
No, brown skin is different.
That was Play, Jigg, and Mike. I was like, damn, all these light skins on this motherfucking. How you introduce yourself though?
Hey, it's Jigg.
That's Jigg.
Sucking at the
Jigg. I'm gonna add the noise at the hair.
Please
Jigg.
do.
We got a special guest. Introduce yourself. I don't know what you want to go by today.
DJ Slim Thicc.
We got DJ Slim Thicc in the building. The homie. From way back.
Gemini Queen.
Welcome.
Yep. DJ Slim
Trap
Thicc. been a
DJ.
homie.
Trap. We've been on this.
Yeah. The homie.
It's about time.
You got your own podcast too, doing the thing. What we drinking tonight, Jigg?
We've got some Castle and Key gin requested by the lady.
I don't do the gin.
It's
So
106
this is
proof. This is Castle and Key London dry gin. This comes out of Frankfurt. Juniper berries or the pine flavor of gin is what makes it different from vodka.
The man today said, "You don't like gin either." He was like, "I feel you, just flavored vodka."
Which is it's not a wrong statement, but there's some technicalities there.
Yeah.
Kayla likes gin. I feel like whenever I think about gin, I think about Kayla, or Slim Thicc, excuse me.
You can say Kayla. You can say Kayla.
But this is a restoration release. I don't know what that means.
The other release was like the spring season release, which was just like a little less percentage of alcohol,
This is
but a
a
little more in the price, so you know.
$26 bottle.
If you can't tell, Charlie and them like to kill us on this podcast.
Man, this is probably my 1 to 2 days drinking a week.
For sure.
Let's get lit.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna chill this gin shot because drinking room temperature gin by shot should be illegal.
Yeah.
Well, I got a dentist appointment tomorrow. They gonna get drunk off my breath, boy. Boy, they gonna be in there like, boy,
had a long
listen
night.
here.
Gin is also the most preferred drink amongst serial killers.
I did know that.
Kayla.
And
That
most
makes a
serial
lot of
killers
sense.
are Geminis, so I think like
And if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, does 007 drink his martinis gin?
Straight gin and vermouth. The gin is martini.
Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck that.
I like gin for the
I
most
did
part.
start with gin and ginseng.
I be drinking gin, but I broke up with gin. When was that? Yeah,
A couple months ago.
What
a couple
happened?
months ago. We just got
She
into
fucked-
it one
she
night.
fucked you up?
Yeah, we just got into it bad.
Got
Yeah.
cut
I remember
off.
my
Toxic.
first experience with gin was the Seagram's Bumpy Face. I used to get
Oh, yes.
I used to get Seagram's rum, and they gave me gin on accident when I was underage, and my homie drank that shit, and I thought he was literally crazy. I was like, this shit tastes like Christmas. The only thing I could think about was this shit tastes like pine trees.
I've been drinking gin for years. It's never done me wrong.
This nigga Wiz Khalifa had us drinking gin
Yep.
real early on.
Straight up. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's
Bombay
exactly
lemonade.
Bombay lemonade.
Yeah.
Straight
Yes,
up.
yes,
And
yeah.
to be all the way honest, and I have proof, that was my first
Pop off.
purchase as an adult.
For real.
Bombay
Bombay?
Sapphire. Yep, I swear to God.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
These are the
21st.
worst shakers ever.
Oh man, this shaker's a motherfucker.
I told you it was gonna get
Jeez
stuck.
Louise.
I watched you pound that bitch too. I was like, damn, Jig, you gotta get the extra smack?
No, I was trying to take off the
Hit the
top,
table?
The top.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get that. I had to go for the. I
That's
had to go
fine.
for the other one.
Yeah.
It's all good. Here, look at
You
this.
gotta do what you can. Do
Yeah,
what you
know.
can.
Here, you can.
Y'all see that?
Sorry.
Charlie Downs, You know, it makes you feel
Bartender
strong when your
friends
girl
don't be
asks you to
badass.
open a jar. You feel me?
Oh
I know you
yeah.
missed that shit, man.
Boy, no, I don't. I am Gucci right now. I am good. I'm living my life like it's golden.
I've been hearing the
Freshly
public.
single?
The public
Freshly
is-
single?
No, not
freshly
freshly.
unemployed.
No, I'm out of the game. My jersey's retired. I'm hanging it up. My next one's gonna be my wife.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Do you take gin with limes?
Fuck no.
Can I get something?
Those are for the tonics.
Yeah, I'm saying
Something
what
for
y'all
something? Shit, what the fuck?
What?
It's a straight line of heroin or something. This shit's strong,
I'm
potent.
like, what y'all about to do?
What a
Potent.
comparison.
I know, heroin.
Okay.
Nah, I would say that one thing we drank was hitting like I don't know what heroin hit like.
Yeah, I'm fucking
What was that shit? The cognac? Was you here?
No, it wasn't. You
weren't here for the-
there's been a lot of times.
No, you was here because you was like, bro, that shit went down bad.
I remember what that was.
It was
It was the Bardstown, was it not?
Ah, it was the old Barstown. Yeah, it was.
Not the old Bardstown.
The bar. Yeah,
the Bardstown Bourbon Company that
Oh
we
yeah,
just
that
did.
shit.
Shout out to Natalie's Juice. They make the most fire juice. If you ain't.
Yeah, I thought this was carrot
Oh,
juice.
sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
thought she
hold
was
you.
taking it like
You
a
thought it was
savage.
carrot juice.
You know, now
Yeah,
I'm
you ain't
talking
never seen
shit.
carrot juice?
I'm like,
I love carrot juice.
Exactly. I thought it was carrot. So why'd you say
No,
it like
this is blood
carrot
orange.
juice? Like it
Blood
doesn't look
orange.
similar
But
to
we
this.
drinking carrot juice with the
No,
tequila?
no, that's the gin. But no, that's what I thought
Oh,
when
the
I
gin.
first seen it.
No, okay.
Alrighty, friends.
this cheers is to me being the biggest lightweight on bottom of the bottle. I mean,
All right.
y'all
Now,
about to see me
we-
shitty.
we
like,
too-
real shitty. I'm
we-
scared.
Episode 2, homie got pretty lit. Homie Trey got real lit. He bowed out like the last 15 minutes of the episode.
Really?
He was gone.
See, I'm about to be on that Dom D status where I'm like FaceTiming my friends, like, yo, no.
You're like so fucked up and giving speeches and shit.
Later.
You say somebody's name, you be like, hold on, I'm about to call him.
Later. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me in an hour.
What we cheers it to?
That.
Cheers
To get
to
To her being on this podcast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
New guest.
Cheers.
Always.
Alright.
Yikes.
If you take shots of gin, you're a serial killer. So.
Hey, at least we got a little orange with it.
Oh fucking God, no.
That feels right.
Shit.
I knew that was going to do
Feels
that. That's what it did to me
violent.
earlier.
Oh, that feels right.
With that juice, it's
I feel
smooth.
great.
With the juice?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's super good with the juice.
You got to drink the juice first, then hit the shot.
I
Fun
didn't do
facts.
that.
That was my first drink that I legally bought in a bar too.
Gin?
Gin and juice. And it was at Mag Bar, and I was actually not legal. I was 19.
So it wasn't
remember-
legal then.
Well, yeah.
I was thinking.
When it came out, I was like, I was in a bar though.
You said my
And I-
first legal
but
drink I
I
bought in a bar,
purchased
but I
it.
wasn't of age.
No, yeah,
So
not
it's
technically
legal.
legal, but I made the
You know,
transaction.
what's man's name who works the bar at Z Bar? Big thick man.
Vern.
Vern.
Mhm.
I'll never forget the day I walked into that bitch with like
You're
21st birthday
okay.
bitch kind of
Uh-huh.
thing on me, and he was like, looked at me like, this bitch been coming here for 3 fucking years. And I rolled up, I was like, yo, man, this is my real ID though, you feel me?
Now I'm
He's
here.
like, I can't even be real mad at you like that, but goddamn.
Z-Bar was the first bar I got thrown out of.
Really? When?
Yep,
Circle
I
what?
was underage as
Thank
well.
you.
Tried to slide through the side door. My sister like bumped it open for me, and I thought I was smooth, bro. I thought I got in there clean, get away,
Fuck no.
bro. So I get up in there and I'm bopping. You feel me? And next thing you know, I get a big ass. I
They
don't know who it
snatched
was.
them.
That's
Snatched me up.
pre-renovation too, yeah?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. And bro, I swear to God, he picked me up by like you would kick a nigga at your house for real, like my
Jazzy
belt loose, bro. And tossed me out the door. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
I got
I'm
kicked
good.
out.
I ain't coming back in.
It might be the last bar I got kicked out. I got kicked out way before Jigg. But I just remember me, my homie Lil Petey, and homie Logan, we just started blowing down in that bitch, bro.
Why?
Z?
Lil Petey.
And Z?
Yeah, if you
And
know
Z.
Lil Petey from the West End, Lil Petey don't get fucked.
Right.
He don't get fucked. So he was like,
So
let's
it's
smoke. That's all you want to do. So we just smoked. They came and got us, threw us out.
It is.
But I knew everybody so well.
Right.
That I came back in and he just kept throwing us out. And
Aw.
he went to the dude. What was that
That's
big,
fucking funny.
What was that big, The Rock, Aquaman looking type nigga? I don't know if he even worked there no more. Some big nigga. I think I seen him in the.
Oh,
fucking
that
the
was
beating bitches.
what's his name? Peyton whatever's dad. Peyton Seaver's dad. You remember?
No, not him. But he looked
he
like him.
fucking loved me. He fucking loved, and I don't know why, but he fucking loved me. He was like, any day, baby, any day, I got you. You tell me what you want, I got you.
I forgot he used to work there too.
Only
That's
bar
good
I've ever been
energy.
kicked out of is Sully's.
Only bar I've ever been kicked out of is O'Shea's. And it's because it was fucking lit. I don't even know. I think it was Halloween or something. It was like pretty packed in there. And I literally look over and they're playing like dog shit music and everyone's fucking there. And I look over and there's no DJ. And I was like, where the fuck is this music coming from? Go over there. There's a fucking iPhone plugged in. I was like, oh, hell no. So I go up there, put my shit in, put on Spotify. People were like, hey. Literally like 20 minutes later, someone comes up. He's like, get the fuck. I was like, bitch, you're welcome. Like, it ain't never been this popping in O'Shea's.
God, I worked there for a very long time, and yeah, it was
I worked at Molly Malone's.
never
there.
popping.
Yeah. I worked
With
at
the music.
Molly's, and that was a shady summer.
Everywhere wants to police. It's crazy to me how places want business, but then they police the playing of rap music like it's not the
'Cause they're
fucking
racist.
number one genre
In the
the
world.
fucking world.
In the world. It
And-
has been.
They'll play just enough to get people to stay, but then it
Right.
always gets cut with some Journey or some fucking.
Oh, definitely Journey.
Queen.
The I'm living on a prayer shit,
Yeah,
like
there's
all
the,
that.
There's the quintessential like
I can't stand
bar music
when
that
they
they
go
play.
from hip hop song. They might go from Migos to goddamn Bohemian Rhapsody.
Shit.
That shit make me club
He's like
every
Bad
rapper.
and Bougie, and then Bohemian Rhapsody right after.
I'm
you
like,
know,
that's
Like,
the only little
separately, those songs are great, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they are
together
time and
in the
place.
same
not right.
The
not
only
back to
time
back.
I'm trying to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody is on like a Sunday with my fucking mother. I'm never trying to hear that anywhere.
In the club.
Period.
Definitely not in the bars. Definitely not in the club.
Right
Turned
after
up.
Migos.
I think that was like birth DJ Slim Thicc was me getting thrown out for taking that phone off. Like,
I was literally about to say, is that when DJ Slim Thicc was born?
no, that was a few years later, but that pissed me the fuck off. Like, I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. All these white people, whatever.
Well, because there's nothing else to do. I mean, the city has really done a really good job in stripping us of a nightlife culture that is actually worth, mentioning, I would
Right.
say. Even
And
though I hate to say that, but sure.
The fucked up thing is like people from all across the country be like, oh yeah, that's the place where y'all open till 4 a.m., right? Like, people know that. And so, like, we should capitalize on that.
Yeah,
And
like-
yet, here we fucking
It's
are.
because the owners are scared and they don't want to spend the time that it needs to take to actually facilitate an environment that can actually be a welcoming space.
Fact.
They want people to come in, get fucked up, spend their money, and leave, and they don't want to have to care about any of the people that are actually coming in there.
Right.
Which then leads to them playing music people don't want to hear, giving people the bare minimum,
Dress
and dress codes. And I'm a firm believer that if there's a mutual respect between a bar owner and the people that come to that bar, people are going to respect that bar.
Well, that's it off top. I feel like a lot of it, like, the early DJ shit was, like, even finding places that, like, I fuck with this owner. Like, there are a lot of places I straight up will not give you $1 out of my fucking wallet because I know who's actually running that shit.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, by the time I was actually 21, I'm never going to O'Shea's again. I'm never going to fuck you all.
Oh,
like,
facts.
and that's why Z has stood the test of time, sides, all that shit. Because they're real
Kaiju.
fucking homies, Kaiju. Real fucking homies who really fucking care about their patrons. And you can tell.
Yeah.
So, I think it's
Well,
crazy
Kyrie's
how
about
the
to lose
culture...
that card.
Yeah.
I just come in a fucking
I mean,
cocktail.
I'm literally
You're gonna have to
just
do
ready.
the dolphin on that one because
Yeah.
that's not public knowledge.
Man, by the time it's dropped, it may be. Well, you heard it here first. We breaking news. Kaiju cocktail. I'm just playing. I'm wearing that. I ain't trying to blow up nobody's
Cut
spot.
it. Cut it.
I mean, it'll eventually be public knowledge soon, but
Yeah.
I mean, but who's ready to turn up though when we get back to these parties, bro?
I'm trying, motherfucker.
I'm trying. When I say I'm going to every single event, you gonna see me
Z-Bar
everywhere.
getting a new patio.
Hey.
Breaking on
Everywhere, bro.
Tuesday.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm in every function.
Every function. As
Every
soon as this COVID shit passes, I'm still gonna be iffy about my personal space.
Yeah, I
but
can't hit my
don't take
blunts.
it
I can't hit my
personal.
blunts in public. I
Facts.
don't
No,
want
none
can't
of
short
that.
my cigarettes. I don't want short yours.
You know?
We ain't doing none of that. No, you can't sip this drink, cuz.
Well, let alone
Not cuz.
ever would that ever.
You can't sip, nobody
Y'all
can't sip this
still
drink.
side surfing though? Y'all still interlocking
You
arms?
gotta interlock.
Oh
Come
shit,
on.
man.
They
That's the
show-
G5. The G5. Yeah, I got a funny story. So we had what was it? It was our, I want to say 7th or 8th grade. At the end of the year, they do a dance, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's
Shit's
wild.
popping.
Bro.
Shit's popping.
I'm talking about when it was like on fire, bro. It was like a group of like 15 of us too, on some weird shit. Interlocked arms, bro. Niggas, all us. Just doing the G5, bro. Like
I don't even know what the G5 is.
Is that what it is technically? The swag surf dance is called the G5?
I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I
I
believe
think I
so.
learned something today.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
The swag surf.
And then you know the how the girls would just you know their little pop like it right finish. So we had to do our.
I was eating it those days.
I think I pop locked and dropped it like 20 times during your Forecastle set. Like it was to the point where I was like, fuck, I
have a video.
I'm 25 and my knees are not.
I know. I have a video and like it pans to Jigg and you can see she's like, man, I'm beat.
There's no shade. It's hot as fuck. And I remember,
and she was going hard like the first 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes. She's
but I'm happy you said 30 minutes because so 30 minutes in, I'm like, okay, it has to be almost finished. So I walk up there and I'm like, how much longer do you got? She said 30 minutes. I was like,
I literally was like, I need y'all to go live for us right now. I need y'all to get lit. So all of them come up, all the homies come up to dance on that boat. And they're like thinking like, oh, only 30 minutes set. I was like, no, actually we got an hour, so you all gotta keep it going.
She said my knees.
I will say it was a toxic work environment.
At Forecastle? Oh, fuck yeah.
That shit was.
I couldn't imagine, bro.
Bruh, the amount of clout chasing I saw go down in like 72 hours.
Oh, God.
Dog, it's unbearable. It's kind of disgusting.
It's embarrassing. It's like...
Especially, I'm back there, you feel just, I'm just got wristbands, and I'm off the shrooms, just watching everybody
Literally.
run around. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all motherfuckers doing, bro?
Literally.
Like,
They brought in the basketball team to walk across the stage, and I'm like, I'm not trying to take no moments away from nobody and speak ill or nothing, but it's like,
man, these little
No,
niggas is 19,
what?
right? Off the stage,
Girls
right?
gotta do it.
I'm like,
These 12-year-old girls.
Hey, shout out to the basketball team, because I did sneak in with them to the back area, so I was like,
Hey, go card.
and that me being with them fucking helped me get in the rest of the
Let's
weekend.
not to mention that Party Cove doesn't pay their DJs to perform, which is a
They pay him in clout.
Hot take.
nobody got no.
Ain't nobody.
Got tea.
That whole experience, I look back and I just laugh. The amount of drama that went down over that Party Cove shit. And I'd never been to Party Cove. So I'm thinking like, oh, we're fighting over, VIP status here.
Fuck no.
Right, you're
It's a
fighting
high school
off,
mixer.
literally, you're fighting over a fucking middle school dance.
Yeah.
And they got you in the corner and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm not getting paid for this. Like, damn straight, then gotta ask for 4 fucking wristbands for me and my whole friends. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right,
I might as
to
well
get
milk
something.
this.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
That's
Like,
what
get
you
us
gotta
all a
do.
free weekend
Yeah,
here.
exactly. You're not gonna pay me straight, but I need 5 tickets. I need backstage. I need
Right.
y'all to feed
But
my
even at
ass.
the end of the day, knowing like who's over that whole situation and seeing the amount of artists that actually get booked for it, like there's no reason why y'all each couldn't have gotten $100
$100.
Bro,
$100
that's not a lot to
They didn't get
ask
paid
for.
shit. They got not a dime. She got 4 passes. Okay, sure.
And I begged for it.
But you could have fucking got some cash at least to spend the day there or
Right,
something.
right.
Like that's fucked up.
Then can I get a food voucher?
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't get me started on the food for the artists.
Food for
and
the
bags
artists.
of
Was it on some
Forecastle.
Firefest
They have
shit?
canned water and a vegetable tray.
Literally, they made this sound like, dude, I'm going to Coachella. I'm
Yeah.
getting the fucking all this
Oh,
shit.
y'all are working.
I go back there. I was like, yo, I got food allergies, so I'm a picky ass bitch. And they're like, we got cut up fruit over there. I was like, you see how thick this bitch is? You think I'm surviving all day on these drugs and this sun on fucking fruit?
Right,
What a great bitch! I was expecting like some shrimp pasta up in this bitch. Y'all got me fucked.
They had
up.
Kroger canned water and a veggie tray.
Literally.
That was my first time seeing canned water in my life.
Oh my god.
That's when
in
you
my
said it,
life.
I still haven't seen it.
Well,
I'm still
and
trying
it's
to figure out how to
fun.
can no
It's
rust,
propaganda because they want all their pictures to look like everyone's lit. So like you see everyone drinking out, you think it's beer or something.
Right.
Fuck
It's
no.
water.
I'm dehydrated as shit.
Right.
Well, the fact that they
It's a goddamn
Newcastle in
shade.
general, the fact that they don't have shade. Y'all have a music festival with no shade.
Fact.
That's
July.
a liability.
In
In
July.
in Kentucky, that's a liability. First of
The
all,
only shade is at the party code
exactly.
That's
with
it.
the babies.
With the
Literally.
babies, bro. I walked in there and immediately on the walk back out.
You
Bro,
got to, you
I
gotta
took
say
my little
life.
sister-
If you watch it, you gotta say somebody's life.
I grabbed my little sister like free passes for the weekend and her boyfriend. My little sister, 18, texts me and is like, "Why are all these children here?" I'm like, "You're asking."
Right.
Dude,
Jesus.
children. I mean, we walked in and my homegirl, she coaches volleyball, and like fucking
Right.
11 of
11-year-olds.
her.
11-year-olds.
Well, not even 11-year-olds, but like 11 of her like younger high school like girls who she
The
coaches
volleyball
like
team?
run up and they're like, "Hey!" And she's like,
Oh, this is hilarious.
What the fuck
Yeah,
are
so I
y'all
was
here?
DJing with Roya. We were doing like the Pretty Girls Play Trap music. Roya is a fucking high school teacher. So literally all these fucking kids are going, "That's my teacher!"
"Oh my god, I didn't even think about that."
Right. Like I forget where she's a fucking teacher, but it is
She's just at Dawson thing.
I was gonna
Dawes.
say
Yeah,
Dawes,
Dawes. Fucking hilarious.
That is.
I was like, "Y'all teaching these kids the real American history?" She was like, "I already know."
Well,
The real shit.
The real shit.
I don't know if anyone from that organization will see this, but pay your fucking artists.
Fuck
Always,
no.
anybody from anywhere need to see this. Always pay anybody who's doing some work for you when it comes to like them taking 4 to 5 hours of their time to fucking do shit. Like if y'all all building, y'all all ain't making no money. Cool, we all putting in sweat equity.
Facts.
But if you motherfucking make millions off this event,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
about 3 bands with the money to pay all these DJs. Like you got that.
Facts.
If you don't got that, you don't need to be throwing the festival.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
y'all saw how this year Party Cove wasn't supposed to be a thing. So.
It's because they got dragged so much last year. Fact.
So let's backtrack a little bit. How did you get into DJing?
Bruh. Well, from the O'Shea story, for real, it
Okay.
was like, I'm sick of this culture.
Cause
Like,
it's a thing. Everywhere you go, Louisville is like bad music. Bad
Right.
music. I'm hearing this event and I'm hearing the music. I'm like, why am I
Right.
even standing here? Like,
right. And I think, like, honestly, I had, like, so I started going to sides maybe, like, 4 years ago. And I think that that's, like, what started. I started meeting all these different types of people. Because I didn't grow up here, right? So I was like, you know, I only have this squad that I...
Kayla's an indie animal. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a Hoosier girl.
Who's your prime?
Oh.
That
Not
hits.
bad.
That hits. But it started from just being like, I fucking hate this music.
Yeah.
Then I started going to sides, social, these places. I was like, yo, play this song. Play this song. Play this song. Finally, I meet Dom, and he's like, just fucking play your own songs. And I was like, oh. He was like, I'll show you how to do it on my shit. We'll do our first, like, show together. If it works, it works. Buy your own shit. If it doesn't, fuck it. I was like, all right. So we had an event at Sides, and I literally probably messaged like 500 people and was like, you gotta come. This is my tryout. This is like whatever, you know. And literally that night, Alex was like, what the fuck did you do? Because there's people like wrapped around the building type shit thinking I'm like about to perform. You know what I'm saying? And it was wild. And then it just really popped off from that.
Yeah.
Like I did coat check that
What
summer.
year was that? That was
2018.
18.
That was like Frank's birthday, 2018.
I was there.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nice event. I feel like a lot of y'all events was like pretty packed. Like, so when did you and Roy start DJ together? When that come up?
Actually, Roya started before me. She was doing like O'Shea's or Molly's or something once a week, and she had been like fucking with the spinsters and all that.
Okay.
And I was just kind of like, what's the logistics of this? Like, how much you getting paid? You know, like, because I like to go out. So I'm like, you got to buy out my fun time. You know what I'm saying? Or like, what's the benefits to this? I definitely don't want to go to O'Shea's. She had been doing it. I was like, if I can get a spot somewhere that like I like to go out, that's a bet. And it really started with Sides. Alex was like, you can hop in here Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays are taken, but whatever. Hooked up with Bang. He was like, I'll kind of mentor you, come on Fridays, whatever. you don't make much money there, but you can learn.
Yeah.
You can play whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A lot of people got restricted playlists and shit.
Right, and so
Well, anything with
No
profanity.
future.
right, but he lets you do whatever the fuck you want, and
Uh,
then Roy and I basically teamed up because it was like, you know, it's more fun getting lit and splitting this responsibility with someone. So we did the whole like, you know, pretty girls play trap, two girls who play rap music, whatever, and that worked really well. And honestly, like, not that it died, but you know, COVID.
Yeah, we couldn't do that.
Right, but
We all both got some pretty badass jobs, badass adult jobs as well.
yeah,
Which y'all need to focus on, and then COVID, yeah.
COVID. This year's been fucking trash, basically.
This year did not exist. Like it's
Yeah.
August
It's,
right
it's,
now.
it doesn't even feel real.
No,
Like
no.
for real.
I was like literally in New Orleans, like for New Year's. Felt like I came back. I took a trip to Chicago, took a trip to Philly. I was like, God damn, I'm feeling this year. But literally the next week, it was like, shut the fuck
You
up.
just got a house. I was ready for the
Literally, just bought a house. I was like, we fucking throwing. Oh, this is about to be nothing.
I had so much shit planned.
I had this like 10-day trip to like Miami, and I was nothing.
You know how niggas be like the summer's mine? I was
Right.
about a million times sure that the summer was mine. And then I'm like, God damn, ain't no summer. Like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
Right.
Ain't no pool parties, ain't no...
I mean,
there was pool parties,
they've
there
had
plenty of them, but it's
yeah.
like, ain't no, like, we
They've
can't
had
throw a pool party where niggas got paid type shit.
Oh,
we can't
right,
throw
right,
those
right.
functions.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like what I feel like is, and Jigg and I talked about this, like her fucking whole career is based off people getting together.
Mm-hmm.
Our whole culture is based off people getting together and like vibing, and so it's like, I feel like this year has really set back like just shit growing naturally from
Right.
people being able to be like, yo, like just meeting people.
That's
Like,
period. That's what I'm about to say,
period.
period.
Yeah, like, and being like, yo, what's up? Like, I
Like
fuck
people
with
will
you.
be changed after this.
Facts.
But I feel like you should also should have used, a lot of people should have used the opportunity, like, to start making the most of the people that's around you. Like, I feel like that's kind of what I had to do is like, well, I know these niggas is right here. Let's start working all the time together because
Right.
there ain't shit else to do.
Right.
Truth.
Right.
Shit comes from that, you feel me?
Right.
Well, we said it multiple podcasts ago.
Like,
We gonna know if you were
Yeah.
bullshitting before COVID. Whatever you said you were doing before this,
Yeah.
Right.
you're not doing it after.
Right. It
you
wasn't
were
real.
bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, like, I
Like,
was,
we got nothing but time, so.
Right.
It was plenty of time.
Right.
Plenty of time. But I know, like, it's shit shocking a lot of people, like, just to lose all your job and shit, all your job shit. But some people wasn't doing shit before COVID.
Facts.
You wasn't doing shit before COVID. You got an
Right.
easy 1200 to start whatever you wanted to start.
Right. Right.
And motherfuckers didn't do nothing with it but
Right.
smoke it.
Right.
And I know y'all smoked it because, you feel me, I seen y'all smoke it. You feel me? Somebody smoking with me. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like had to sit with like the emotional weight of like
Yeah.
I
you
was
have
ready
no
to
fucking
fuck
control
the
over
city
what
up.
the
Like, we was ready to fuck
yeah.
the city
This year would have
up.
been dumb. Like
That's some crazy
Like,
going.
that's probably why it didn't happen, because it was
right?
too lit.
Because I would have died
The
somewhere.
universe
I would
said,
before my
"Oh,
26th
y'all gonna
birthday.
do too much. Let us halt you.
But I would
Well,
say, I ain't take letting the universe stop me from doing too much. I just had to transform the timing and how shit has to go. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm still, I ain't shit gonna stop nothing for
Correct,
real.
but there are people such as myself who thrive and make everything that
Make
they
the
do
most money.
off of
Yeah.
gathering people.
And like I said,
in
I wasn't
space.
talking about the people who did stuff beforehand, who had jobs. I'm talking about the motherfuckers
Who didn't.
before COVID, wasn't doing shit. Always was talking about, I want to do shit. I ain't got the time. COVID came, gave them ample time, and they still didn't do shit.
What you think's been like the most upsetting part of this?
Of COVID,
Of COVID, quarantine, all this shit.
it's
Like,
Probably
what's
not
her-
being able to see your loved ones for some people.
that one.
Like, you really can't.
I would
You know
say
what I'm
that, and it's like the catch-22 of like, as COVID allowed us to sit down and be able to see, as a mass, what the fuck is going on in the world with black people and racial wars and shit.
Oh, for sure.
But in COVID, you got to be like, it makes it harder to actually go out there and protest and do shit because of it's like a catch-22. It's like, because of COVID, we are now everybody's on one accord trying to get this shit. Well, not one accord, but everybody's on like
Right.
the same page trying to
Right.
get this shit done. But now we still out here getting this shit done, prolonging this
Right.
COVID shit.
Right, right.
At the end of the day, it's a lot of the bars, a lot of that type of shit and house party, but protest also has something to do with the rates not going down. But it's like, you got to do it. You got to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
You got
I
to
think
risk
the
it.
rates came from our fucking government not fucking doing anything to help us.
Yeah.
Like and that's the funny thing is like, in March, I was like, if we take this seriously right fucking now, this can be over in May. Fact. Like, it might still suck to be in New York and LA, but like, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And that shows you how fucked, like, and when I think about, like, you don't have any control, because at the end of the day, it's like, if you don't care about your health, you're about to get me sick. Like, so it doesn't even matter what the fuck I do, because if you don't care, you're gonna fuck my shit up. And like, I think a lot of it is like people just, they don't fucking care about other people. Yeah, they're selfish. They don't fucking care.
The quote, it said, well, not even necessarily a quote, but just the question of why is it so hard for us to come together for the sake of common good? And it's like, that is such a simple question, but for some reason,
but it ain't nobody never came together for no common good ever. So I don't know who we think we are.
In other countries we have. I mean, America, if you want to
Come on, hey, listen. You only live in America. So you can't speak on another country because they only put out their propaganda. They only put out what they know. And every country
I'm talking about for Corona specifically.
Oh, you're talking about just Corona?
Yeah. Yes. For Corona specifically.
Okay, I'm like saying, I ain't never been on
No. I know on that.
What are you
on the grand scheme.
The tradition.
Yeah.
If you look at people in Europe, if you look at people in Europe, people in Italy, they're going back to school right now.
Yeah, but they're also protesting this shit right now too.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
What were we talking about
like
earlier?
Vietnam has had, if they've had,
and I'm pretty sure it is Italy and somewhere else. Like but it's like
and there was a hella protest in England for like a month over Black Lives Matter shit.
I'm talking about for Corona.
I know, same, and they were protesting for Black Lives Matter while Corona was like, this was like 2 months ago, and they showed like no, huge spike.
Because they already was handling this shit right.
Yeah,
we ain't never handled it right.
Well, that's
a
fact.
But that's what I was getting at, was that other countries have been able to come together because of the virus to slow it down. Like I said, Vietnam shut their borders down. They didn't let anyone in,
anyone out.
Yeah. They, really
they
social
put you all on like
shut that shit
they
down.
put people on like house arrest.
Yeah.
And they were like I know people who living in Europe, and they literally said like, you step out and you're like, yo, I'm going to the grocery, and you don't come back with groceries, you're in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like that for like 6 weeks.
But our country
then
is
it's
so
done.
much bigger, and it's just so much harder. We got too much state laws.
No, we're too fucking dumb.
Too much state laws, so every state wants to do
it's
with
all
it.
about no type of laws.
What did we just see earlier?
No, because everybody can do what they want. If Donald Trump was to
everyone
say,
can do what the fuck
do
they
this,
want.
Nobody would do it. They're like, hold on, I'm my own state, and I'm the governor of this shit. I say what goes down.
But that's what's fucked up, though. Like,
that's why I say that's the problem. Everybody, the states got too many individual rights, which leads to shit where they can write racism into the books and shit. Like, so they say state rights is just another word for racism. Another word for niggas.
I don't know. I think we're at a boiling point.
We are definitely at a boiling point.
Yeah.
But like, what happens after the boiling point? Either the pot spills over or the nigga turns down the heat. Like, what comes after this? Because like, we can see, they don't give a fuck. They have made it clear.
So do we.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is this for real? Like, are we about to be the generation that's like, no more? Like, I'm not doing this no more. Because I'd rather fight this fight, and when I say fight this fight, I mean literally like Civil War type shit. I'd rather fight this fight now than when I think we've solved this and I'm 40 and I'm all cushy and I got a cute little baby and and then that shit pops off. I'm gonna be real fucking pissed. So I'd rather get it over with now before like I think we're past it.
Yeah, I hear you. I'd rather get it over now, but I just don't see.
But do y'all see it going that direction though?
It's like
a Civil War.
Yeah.
What, you got some facts with you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hit me.
It was no. It's just like they were protesting coronavirus in Berlin, or I guess like the restrictions that they're placing on people in Berlin and in Berlin.
Oh yeah.
The last like 5 days.
Oh, they just started.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah.
A bunch of people not wearing masks. That's what it sounds like.
Niggas is mad their year's gone. I'm mad my year's gone too, but I don't want to die. The year's gone. Everybody's mad their whole year gone. Like,
I thought you said their ears are gone.
No, years.
Masks.
No, their years. Year, like the whole year's gone. It's goddamn August. Like, it's August.
Yeah, that's my grandma.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Like nothing. I traveled earlier.
I got some travel in, but
I'm
I had homie plans. You feel me? I had plans with the homies. I had I had music plans. I wanted to throw.
I was about to apply to this program and straight up move to Amsterdam. Like that.
Bitch, I would have came and visit you.
I was straight up about to like plan my year for me to leave next May and like go there for 2 years, like type shit. And that's not
to
allowed.
Do what?
Huh?
Oh wait.
To study.
To study.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of shit I want
to study and do shrooms every day of my life.
Yeah.
Period.
They got the shit.
Team microdose. Hashtag microdose.
Hashtag microdose.
For real. It would solve a lot of shit.
It would solve hella
so
shit.
much.
Facts.
So much.
Facts.
What?
Microdosing.
Oh, 100%.
These cops need to microdose.
Facts.
What we see today? What bro say?
Yeah,
he said he need to take a break. What you say? You need to take a
cops.
back
The
take
cops
a
was
breath.
on this nigga, bro. They was on him like just like they pulled him over. They had him in handcuffs.
Is this a video?
Yeah, so he was detained. Whatever. He was like, I don't know. He was just so confident that he was gonna get let out of handcuffs.
Well, he was obviously he had something wrong because he was saying he was God and shit like that.
He was saying he was Christ because his name.
Well, he was saying he was Yahweh.
Oh.
Yahweh.
Interesting.
You drop Yahweh, you're.
Yeah.
But they let him go. Like why they had him, they got a report. It was like there's a shooting down the block, and they had to let him go because they had to go focus on that. He looked the cop in the face. He was like, "You need to take a breath before you go to that shooting." And he was like, "I will."
Because bro was hyped up.
Bruh.
Fucking cop wanted his ass for real.
That's funny. It's funny because it's not funny because you know they pulled up like, bam, 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 I want to shoot anyone here. I'm a cop. I'm here to fucking kill someone. That's my job.
Yeah.
They be on straight Call of Duty time all the time.
Bro, I know. That's how I felt at that protest.
Which one?
The Friday night of the first weekend.
That Friday night.
That shit was Call of Duty. We ain't had no weapons though. We ain't had no weapons.
I wish I learned my lesson and I learned it that night.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Bro, that gas and shit, bro.
Luckily I had goggles because I see motherfuckers going through it with the
you know what will fuck me up? That's what I was about to say.
My contacts literally burned. Like, eviscerated. Like, there were no contacts. Like, there was nothing to take out.
And let's not even talk about the amount of women whose periods started and the amount of women who had miscarriages because of tear gas.
Not a miscarriage, but
I've seen the miscarriage thing too. I read about that too. So
yeah.
So if anyone went to any protest and was tear gas,
that's on some real shit.
And
you're a woman.
Either your period start right after, or if you were on your period at the time and it lasted longer than usual,
or if you're pregnant currently and like something weird happened,
you are not crazy.
Yeah, it was from that tear gas.
That's direct effects.
Yeah.
And I witnessed it. She witnessed it. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for a second. But
that's
it's some real shit.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Google that. Google that. Talk to the people around you. People got tear gas and see. Let's comment underneath the video. Let us know. Did you get tear gas? Did you start your period? Did you have a miscarriage? Unfortunately, let us know. Let us know.
There's actually. So I literally emailed this woman, and I can share this shit because I emailed this woman who she said she was researching University of some shit. She's researching what tear gas does to women, and she was like, send me an email and I'll just like add you and in the next couple months send you some questions and shit. So I'll share that because it's gonna be a research study.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just crazy, my own experience, and then like witnessing it, and then to be with you and have a whole ass hear y'all having a conversation about it, and like. We had never spoke about it. It was never something that we brought up.
Right.
I never even correlated it to tear gas. At that,
we just knew something was weird. We was like,
yeah, it was just like one of those things where
I saw it on some a bitch's close friends. Like I'm on her close friends, and she posted it, and it was like from a Twitter thread that was like, yeah, this is all linked, and she was like, damn, this happened to me, and then I DM'd her and was like, fuck, me too.
Same here.
Yeah, and the fucked up thing is it does something. It reacts to like something in your body that also triggers like makes it so that way like everything restricts. So like you literally can't breathe. So if you got tear gas so much, like you could basically
have an abortion. Basically, like
no, I'm saying you could basically like suffocate to death. like instantly. It's like having a heart attack.
Somebody
I'm just thinking
shit.
about if you season up and like you.
I'm not even saying women. No,
I'm thinking about that. If you're seasoned up and you're pregnant, wherever the baby's at, that's why the miscarriage will be happening because you're squeezing something like. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see what the research comes out about that. It probably might be like 15, 20 years.
20 years from now, we'll figure it out.
When our whole generation
I
is
think
sterile.
our whole,
Our whole generation is sterile, dog.
Or if there's just like a heightened amount
infomercials.
of miscarriages after this summer. Like,
I mean, already we need to talk about how black women die at like 4 times the rate of everyone else, like having babies. Like, that needs to be normalized because, like, there is something happening. Like, that shouldn't happen. We live in fucking America. In America, not across the world. Mm-hmm. You can fact check me on this. Mm-hmm. In America, especially in the South, a black woman is like 4 times more likely to die giving birth than any other demographic.
It makes me wonder if this is
why. It's fucking 2020. We've been having babies since day one. But is it lack of care before?
Think it might be.
I think it's the health insurance and the lack of like the pre-appointments, being on the right prenatals and doing all that shit.
the lesser quality hospitals that are in predominantly black.
It's all of it. It's all of it.
It's everything.
It's all of it.
And it's all planned.
And it's all planned.
Because
so that way you can't have more black kids.
This is my thing. If there's like, if you can look at something like, oh, this is working against them, this is working against them, this is working, and this is working against them, for all one cause. You make one mistake. You can't make 7 mistakes that all are hindering black people.
Yes.
That's a lot of mistakes.
The whole system. We can talk about any system. Whether it be fucking women having periods or the fucking jail system or whatever. It's all against us. Yeah. Every single one. There ain't nothing for us.
Just like
can't even get loans.
What's that say? We're still slaves because we have social security number?
Mm-hmm.
Like a foreigner could come here and get a loan easily. My brother went and tried to get a loan for what half he had in the bank. He already had more than that in the bank, and they wouldn't give it to him just because he's black.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard.
Reparations.
It's for reparations. Everyone Venmo us right fucking now.
Venmo me.
You have a lot of Venmo ready.
Bling it out.
Oh god.
Woo wee.
Okay, that one hurt.
This is why you don't
That
go
one
to the
hurt
bar
way
and say,
more.
"Can I get
Also, we
Let me get 15
doubling
shots of gin." Everybody
doubling
like,
down on this.
They go like
episode.
First and Broadway out that bitch. You got 15 shots of gin.
Bow, bow.
Woo! Fighting everybody.
Hey, y'all seen that video? First
Yeah.
Oh, the junkies?
Oh yeah, that shit bad.
I haven't seen that.
It's a problem.
Oh, I
They said it was heroin, but I think that shit was spice, bro.
People keep saying spice.
I used to
Someone said
watch
something about the spice epidemic. And
I heard
like,
that Spice was back.
Wow.
I was about to say Spice Girl.
A nigga told me he's a Spice King of Southern Indiana. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have seen so many, specifically skinny white boys, spaz the fuck out on Spice.
Yeah, why would you smoke it? That's like a
the things that I've seen, I cannot smoke that after I've seen that. It's like straight zombie land shit. Like
you see no boy, bro.
I'm gonna play this video on the screen too.
And they're like, give him some milk, they'll pull him out of it. I don't know what milk does to anybody.
Oh, that's not the even right video. Wrong video. I typed in Louisville, Kentucky. I didn't see
it. I was like, I don't think that's what you're supposed
Bro, I see motherfuckers laying on the ground. I didn't know they were laying on the ground because of that.
What was
that?
That was old boy, homeless man who had the Jigg boy with the perfect
Draco
form.
fucking.
Oh,
homeless man.
Oh, that's what that shit sounded like.
That was a square.
Yes.
I'm really sensitive to videos like that, so I haven't watched it because they
don't. If you don't need to, don't.
Yeah,
I need to.
What I would say is, like,
I need to see it.
I don't need to see
I literally left like an hour on the dot before that.
Like Clay said, this is the same man you wouldn't have let hold your lighter. Like, how you get this type of gun? And like my man Mike said,
this is the thing.
How is his form that perfect?
This is the thing. LMPD gave him that gun. That's my
I
theory.
believe it.
That's my theory. Also, my mans have been living. I had spoken to that man. His name's Steven. What the fuck?
After somebody buys around Jigg shots.
Oh, I saw. I actually saw this. and was like, I know what Thornton is. Immediately.
I was telling Jigg, I was like, that shit been going down since 2012.
It's been happening.
Bro, that is probably one of the worst corners in Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not dangerous.
It's not. They're just junkies. It's just junkie playground.
It's been like that.
Since I used to live right there.
Me and Charlie posed the question. We say, what needs to happen to fix this?
Please delete this of me laughing.
It's gonna take a lot of integration that I don't think the city's prepared to do.
Man, you gotta take all the niggas.
If the city don't care about anyone, it's crackheads or addicts. I'll say.
They care about the heroin addicts. They care about the heroin. If they're a certain color, hell yeah. I've been downtown.
I know hella white heroin addict. Well, not hella, but I know all white heroin addicts.
I've never seen.
I hang out with only heroin addicts.
I've never seen a protest where niggas like
soundbite.
Crack is like I've never seen a protest where the mothers are out there saying crackheads have a disease. It's always arrested crackheads. But now like heroin addicts, because of the demographic of who's using heroin, they call it it's a disease now. This addiction is a disease,
because it's white people. Yeah.
But when crackheads is out here being productive,
well, that's because Ronald Reagan fed that to us.
But. Yeah, but it's still going on. That's why I just like. I don't like the softening.
White people always get away with it.
A drug addict is a drug addict. Like I know functioning crackheads. You
can't put a color on.
I don't care if you're an alcoholic. Yeah, you're an addict.
Yeah,
I'm saying crackhead though is like that's just my term of addict. That's why I backed up and said addict.
Yeah.
Because like you can be addicted to anything, but off top I'm just gonna say crackhead.
Yeah, crackhead, fiend. I like to use the word fiend. Junkie,
J.
Yeah, junkie.
Yeah.
Junkie's good.
Junkie
J's over there.
I gotta put that in my vocabulary.
And junkie might give you an extra laugh if you're around somebody.
Yeah, I mean it's you know what it is.
Right.
But that could also be a heroin addict too, because that's junk going in your veins.
It definitely is fucked up that it took heroin amongst white people for addiction to be addressed in the way that it has as of late. But I do think that it does open up, some gateways.
But it's like,
I hope
people are going to jail for little pieces of crack, and that's like user amounts of crack. People was losing their like whole lives over that shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
well, that was set up.
Well,
that was set up. I think that's kind of where this came from. Is like, again, the government didn't think white people are going to turn into drug addicts. So
exactly.
Like, of course the black people will. We'll give it to them. Of course they will.
Yeah.
They didn't see this shit coming.
That's what I'm saying.
So like they're like, and now they're like, we gotta rethink this. You know what I'm saying? Mental health, like everyone being, so like whatever. But
if I'm right though, I think heroin like got huge during the jazz era though, and it was mostly black people.
Okay, but I feel like heroin was cool, but people like did it in moderation.
Was put illegal for the Chinese. I think the Chinese were using heroin because just as the Chinese were using heroin, like middle-aged white mothers were using heroin just the same way because they weren't working, they was at home all the time. So Chinese were using heroin. So you can Google this. I'm pretty sure you could fact check me that.
What year? What's the decade?
We're talking about like the
80s,
the 30s, 40s. I'm talking about 30s. I'm talking 30s, 40s, like way back in the day. This is when this shit really got big. Like they made marijuana illegal because of fucking black people.
Right.
They made marijuana was illegal because of Mexicans. They made heroin illegal because of fucking Chinese people. Mm-hmm. And it was the other drug they made illegal at the time. I think the cocaine because of black people, type shit. And that like I don't even remember where I was going. I was starting to get drunk. But what was the point? Where's the start? Where's the start?
Basically, it's just the
is that they started
stark difference between crack and heroin.
At the end of the day, it's all made illegal just to put a certain demographic in jail.
At the end of the day, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do drugs.
Don't even try it. Don't even think about trying it.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
If you go, then I'll say that. I ain't gonna say that. Like, I tried to say that on the episode before. My nigga corrected me. I ain't gonna say don't do drugs. Do drugs if you choose to responsibly. Yeah. And if you haven't done drugs before, don't do drugs because you heard somebody say it. Mm-hmm. Like do drugs
You
responsibly.
want to.
Yeah.
If you
And,
want to find something with yourself.
Cause I can't tell nobody how to live their life. You feel me? So motherfucker, like I know functioning
No, no, no,
crackheads.
Just don't do the hard ones.
Moderation.
Don't
You know
do the
something
hard ones.
hilarious?
And don't do crack.
It's like
I don't think anyone should do crack.
I don't either. But
Never do
I
crack or
I
meth
can't
or
fault
heroin.
nobody. I don't think nobody should do none of them drugs, especially them Zan boys. But if you want to, go ahead.
We already talked about the Zan.
I'm just saying.
Throw them bitches away. Throw them bitches away.
I told somebody today, I said, you only use Xanax when it's necessary for its actual use.
All right, can we talk about
Don't do it
this real quick, though?
recreationally.
Can we talk about this real quick? Why do they
I've never done
use ketamine to subdue suspects?
Because
What
I
you
think,
mean,
well,
subdue
ketamine
suspects?
is
But why
safer.
is that, though? I know, but why do they,
safer.
like, it's involuntary, obviously.
Well, I mean,
And how
that's
don't they
fucked
get-
up. I didn't know
yeah.
that was a thing.
Well, that's how the dude died.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Elijah
saying.
McClain.
Yeah.
Who?
Because they gave
Elijah
him
McClain.
ketamine.
The dude in Aurora, like he was just like he was like something was a little wrong with him, and he was walking. He had anemia, so he was walking with it like a hood on,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he was singing lyrics.
Right.
And the motherfuckers came. Somebody called the cops on him and said somebody's
Right.
out here. They said I don't think he's dangerous. They're like he's just out here a little erratic, but he wasn't all the way there. The motherfucker went and played violin for the cats.
He
on
was
his lunch break.
dancing and shit. No,
Yeah.
I know this man.
And
So
so like the cops come and like they hold him down. The whole time they hold him down, he's telling them, "I'm sorry, I didn't."
I
mean to
know
do
all
anything."
this sad
You
shit.
said
What
I'm
And
if?
then the
you said
fire
that's
department came and pumped him with ketamine to try to subdue him, and that's what killed him. He had a heart attack.
Yeah.
He had like 4 heart attacks.
Well, first of all, the first thing
That's
that
what he
comes
died
to-
of was
the
the
first thing
ketamine.
that comes to my
I didn't know
mind
that.
is that
Yeah.
they gave him too much.
Well,
Yeah.
for sure.
Why do you think everybody
still,
should've gave-
they should,
he should've-
Why did they have ketamine?
He should have just been able to
That's
walk
the
home.
thing. That's why I said,
Well,
can we talk about that?
The
That's what I'm saying.
ketamine being present and being used, I can see being useful if it was necessary. But from what y'all are saying, it doesn't seem like it was necessary.
There's no way you need to subdue a nigga with drugs when there's 9 of y'all and 1 of him.
That correct?
Yeah.
And
Like,
all-
are y'all that scared of
Yeah.
this skin
On
color?
Yes,
the
they
fucking
are.
body cam, they were like, afterwards, they were like, he was incredibly strong. I've never seen anybody that strong
Bro,
before.
no.
The
And he
fuck?
was small
He
though,
was
bro.
tiny, yeah.
You feel me?
I literally I said this when I heard the Breonna Taylor story, I felt like that was me for numerous reasons. When I heard that story about Elijah, that's my little sister. She is this very soft spoken, whatever, and light skin and
Fragile.
fragile.
You know?
Fact.
When I heard him
And
talking,
his
bro,
shit, he was the shit he says, man.
yeah,
like,
dog. There's no way I can hold somebody down, do anything to somebody who's
Yeah,
saying that type of
that's-
stuff to me.
No.
Exactly saying what he was saying, bro. I don't know why.
And that's why
not
you're
bigger.
taught to say too. And
Yeah.
I always joke about that, but I don't know what kind of fucked up elementary school class we were in, but whoever comes and they're like, if you ever get kidnapped, tell them about yourself. And I've always been like, yo, my mom's a nurse, bro.
Nah,
My
shit.
brother is disabled. He needs me, dog.
I did.
And that's basically what Elijah did. He was like, it ain't like that,
If you ever get kidnapped, the key is to start singing gospel. Look at
Stomp.
you gotta make up the gospel song on the spot because you might not know a gospel song. Just start making up one.
Why you
I
got this
guarantee-
Waiting in the
Bro,
wall.
the little boy was kidnapped. He started singing gospel the whole time. The motherfuckers let him go. It was like,
I think I did hear about that. I ain't gonna lie.
that's
I
the
did
key.
hear
You
about
get kidnapped, start singing gospel.
I'm singing Silent Night. That's
Ooh.
that.
If I start singing, they're gonna be like, bitch, you better shut the fuck up.
You guys gotta just put your fuck out of here.
But let's not
She
joke
sang
about
Silent
that.
Night
Let's not
30
joke
times in a
about
row.
kidnapping. No,
This not a joke about it, but it's like,
that needs to be serious though right now.
Like kidnapping because that
Human
shit's real.
trafficking.
No.
Human trafficking is the.
Why we talking about all this sad
no, listen,
shit?
today, I
Yeah,
know.
he's good there.
No,
He said we
just
can't
got
joke about singing gospel. He said
I've been watching the other episodes. Y'all aren't always talking about this sad shit. We're talking about human trafficking.
He brought that
My
up.
bad.
No, but listen,
I'm just
today,
thinking kidnapping. See,
someone
this is what we do.
before-
We get lit and talk this shit.
Before
Exactly.
I came here today, someone told me that someone just told them a story. It was a woman who lives here. She's a nurse, and she was walking her dog at 5 o'clock in the morning, and someone tried to come up and kidnap her, and her dog mauled this man's face off.
Gee, here in Louisville?
Here in Louisville, yeah. I don't think it made the news because it's she went to the hospital and did her whole thing, and he apparently, I guess, just hid in the shadows afterwards because Like, basically what happened was since she said, yo, my dog tore this man's face off after he tried to kidnap me, they basically said, you know, if anyone goes to the hospital, the dog bites, whoever it was. But that never happened. Like, she never got a call back. So either he got help and no one knew, or he just didn't get help because he knew that he couldn't go to the hospital. Right. But she said that dog mauled that man's face off. Is she
trying to breed that dog?
It was an Australian Shepherd.
I need one of them.
Yeah,
Australian
Shepherd.
Ain't no doubt in my mind Milo would maul somebody's face off.
I swear to God, Milo would fuck somebody up if anybody
Jesus, nobody would want that.
Come on, man.
Come
on, man.
I thought that it was a really cool story to hear because it's like, I feel like when people see Australian Shepherds, they don't look at them as being like super territorial dogs like that. But
man, any dog should be territorial. Even if it's my goddamn Chihuahua, you better go get that nigga's Achilles tendon. Like,
Dalmatians,
something, bro. I need that.
They say Dalmatians are pretty aggressive.
I need my dog. Any type of dog I got, I need that motherfucker to be going at it for me.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I would definitely fuck up somebody in the name of territory.
But I would say women, like, you gotta, even though it sucks, you gotta start. Even women,
keep that thing on you. Every woman should keep that thing on her.
That's
what
I was getting to. I pulled up with Jigg and I literally go, "Don't worry," and she was like, "Okay,
keep it on you, because you don't know when shit will happen.
Keep it on you, like
you gotta better to have it on you than
you gotta think every day it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, every minute
someone's coming for you.
Right.
I walk out the house sometimes and I know I'm just going to Logan Street Market.
Facts.
I walk back in this house and grab my pistol.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm like, cause they might not be coming for me, but they might be coming for this.
Actually, let's talk on that, because like I will say, I was someone who was very like not against like the Second Amendment, but was like, it would be great if no one had it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was for years. And honestly, shout out to Hayden because he transformed my way of thinking. I started educating myself on so many black people that is like, we above anyone need to be armed.
We need to be stockpiling.
We need to be stockpiling. And now I'm thinking like,
so what they're doing
shit's
now,
so expensive now,
bro. So they're literally
jacked up all the prices.
We went out. That's what jacked up all the prices.
I can't get magazines.
He knows it. Like they know it.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And they're like, so you try to even get ammunition. They're like, you gotta buy a gun. You get one box of ammunition to get ammunition.
I can't get any more ammo.
Nigga, what?
Like, I can't get it. I tried to buy it.
You can't find it.
If anyone knows where I can find 380. 380.
I'll take you something. You gotta drive out.
You been to?
I would hope so.
You been to Knob Creek?
That's what say you gotta drive out there like that.
You been there? I've been there.
I haven't been.
Oh, I've been there. I went there a few weeks ago.
I only went to a couple of them. I like the.
We should go.
I like Point Blank. I'm trying to go shoot my shit.
I got a Point Blank. Yeah.
I ain't shot my new one yet, so I'm trying to.
Charlie took me there on the date.
Yeah, I took Jigg.
What you got?
Romantic as shit.
I got like little.
Okay. One Valentine's Day, I took me and Marsh. We went to Point Blank. We got like the whole like they teach you how to do the shit. This man gave us like the fucking AR, like his own personal AR. Like this man was so hyped for us to come in there. And then I took him to Hooters after for lunch, and it was a beautiful day.
What a badass bitch you are.
We was shooting shit.
I feel like in relationships, I'm Marsh.
Jigg.
You are Marsh.
And
Charlie. Me and Charlie.
Jigg wasn't ready. First thing I gave was a 4.5. I knew I was fucked up giving him a 4.5. But I wanted just to let it know what it do. Like, this is what it can do.
This is what it could do.
What she say? Oh.
No, she went,
I stepped backwards to the point where the dude came over and was like, hold on now. But the one with the shoulder in the red dot, I had that one.
You can do that.
Yeah, the red dot. She like 8 or 9 on
yeah, I did real good with that. But
like a little bitty target, she was like 8 or 9 like that on target.
Yeah, they were all close together?
No, it was like 8 different missiles or 9 different missiles. It was like
bro, look at this.
Big. It was like 20 yards out. And we did have the sight on it.
See, that's what I thought.
Oh, you had the sight?
I can get the addiction like
that.
that.
We had the dot.
But the handguns,
right.
I can't.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
The handguns are too powerful for your girl.
But that's what you gotta be shooting. If somebody comes to your window, you're like, hold on, let me get this.
I know. I learned one of my great aunts slept, or either my great aunts or my great grandmother, maybe my great grandmother slept with a loaded shotgun next to her bed every day.
My next thing
As
is
you
a
should.
shotgun, and you know who it's for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
My icon, Omar Little.
Oh,
on The
for
Wire.
sure,
Oh,
for
come-
sure.
Dude,
Omar's
if
coming.
I want to be anyone, it is Omar Little.
Get you
Oh,
a trench coat.
You ain't never seen The Wire?
Oh, I had seen the word. I didn't know his last name. I didn't know his last name. You feel me? I was saying Omar from The Wire. I was like, okay.
I have no
That nigga with the
Nigga,
trench coat.
yes,
He walked around in his
yes.
trench coat.
I was about to put our whole
That
friendship
was
on the line,
my
bro.
quarantine investment.
Yeah,
Bro.
was
The Wire.
Wire.
How many seasons is it?
5.
Five.
Fire.
Fire.
I've never seen it.
Two suck trash.
Everybody knows season 2's
Trash.
garbage.
Why did The Wire try to put white people in there?
Because
I'm like,
the
no!
Italians, because they got
Ain't-
their on the river.
Ain't
they
no one
on
care
the
about them
water.
Pollock motherfuckers
Nah,
running the
man.
shipyard.
That is
Nah,
true.
fuck
But
that.
they came back season 3.
Hey, season 3 was lit.
All I'm saying is Omar Little. That's my man.
That's your spirit
excited
animal.
to
That's
watch
my
Is Omar-
spirit animal.
Omar
The Wire
Little.
is real. Like, motherfuckers is snitching.
You know The Wire. I have this whole thing. You remember that bitch? I got her business card, councilwoman. She was like a part of the gentrifying shit, and I was like, I'm gonna email this bitch or whatever. I emailed this bitch, and literally the thesis statement of this is like, Louisville is The Wire. Like, I swear to God, from the
Is it?
politics, from the policing,
Yeah.
from the gentrification.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, The Wire covers literally all of
The
I was
Wire-
like,
But
and
that's
it's so old,
Baltimore,
like-
Baltimore based.
It's covered.
it's in
Because
the
Baltimore
2000
is getting fucked like way probably worse than Jackson, Mississippi was getting
Facts,
fucked.
facts,
Baltimore
facts.
is getting fucked.
Fucked.
Yes.
Fucked.
Yes.
Like bad.
And why? Because it is so many fucking
Like black people.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what it is.
Like, it's because black people run that city, and it's funny because in the politics in that show, which is accurate, like, there's this whole spin that's like, this white dude who's like very well intentioned is running for mayor, but there's only been black mayors for like 20 years, and everyone jokes on him. They're like, you think you're gonna be the mayor of a black city?
Yeah.
And it's like, I love that, but also it's still politics, so they're corrupt
See,
as
that's
fuck.
that one. That's that. I mean, that's that one season. Like not one season. It extends throughout the whole real.
The back half. The
Yeah,
back
the back
half.
half.
The
That's
back
all.
half.
I did
About
like the
4.
season. I don't remember what season it was when they did
4 or
the
5.
group home and shit and seen
Facts.
like focus
4,
on the
I
kids
think
in
4.
school.
Oh,
and
3?
tasks
Is
and
that
shit.
3 or 4.
4?
I think that's 4.
I think that's 4.
Whenever the cop moves to the school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Because
He
he got
misses
his
school.
pistol stolen.
Yes.
You
No,
got
because
his
he was shooting fucking cops. You remember that the white man?
Yeah. I thought
he fucked up and shot 2 cops. I literally was like, he's the real hero. We need
So-
more
so-
cops
so-
shooting
so-
cops.
Who
honestly.
who was the baddest character on fucking The Wire?
What you mean? Definition of the baddest.
Probably.
The hardest?
The
Or-
hardest, like the nigga.
Omar.
No. Brother Mazone. What's his name?
Fuck
Brother
him.
Maz-
No.
Hell.
Omar fucked him. Omar beat him.
Ah,
No,
yeah, Omar
brother-
got him. Omar got him.
Omar got
Talking
him.
about
One time, yeah,
The
one
bow
time,
tie.
though,
The
one
bow tie.
time.
And then he left.
And then he came back to finish
Y'all
off.
niggas sleeping on
what's her name?
Marlo?
Marlo was
Fuck
hard body.
Marlo.
Marlo had everybody though.
Fuck Marlo.
Marlo
Marlo
had
wasn't loyal
everybody.
to no one.
And that's why he was the
Himself.
hardest character, because
what he
everybody
say?
was disloyal.
What he
He
say?
said, man, fuck all y'all.
He said, "My
niggas."
name is my name."
Lit-
That's
What
what he
year,
stood on.
what year was this show on?
Like
Probably-
the early
It
2000s.
was on BET
Yeah.
at one point in
That's
time.
early 2000s. Yeah. So
If you watch it on BET, you did not watch The Wire. You feel me? That
No.
shit was
No, that was no. I'm saying
that was
there
The
was
Wire
some-
light,
that
nigga.
was- I feel like there was some episodes on BET though.
There was.
Yeah,
but I'm
there
saying
was, but
it
they
was so
never
edited.
played.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
it was The Wire light.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
No,
And if you grew up watching BET, what do you miss the most? And you got to be real as fuck.
Uncut.
BET Uncut.
Cut.
Actually, there's probably 3.
I would say
BET. All right, BET Uncut was lit. But what's
106
your
Park.
number 2? It
No,
gotta
the
be
Rap City.
Rap City off
it's
top.
not there anymore.
Yeah.
And it's
I
not
mean
on
that
the-
is in that
Back
realm
in
of
the
time
day.
when you're
Oh,
growing
okay.
up. So it has to be
Uncut.
Rap City Basement.
And
106
106
Park.
Park.
With AJ and Free.
Yes.
With AJ and Free.
AJ and Free. That's what it
AJ and
is.
Free.
AJ and
Is that the
Park.
106 in Park?
Yeah.
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 And it got. Did it? Hold on. Is there one point in time where this nigga cut his dreads off? Or am I tripping?
He cut it off and he on ET now. He on a whole other shit.
Oh, Free back in the day.
Yo, Free. Fire. But yeah, what else was on?
That's
what else
funny.
was on back BT? That's all BT had for real.
In movies, Holiday Heart and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you catch a Baby Boy, Waist
Baby
Speed.
boy, baby with the edited baby boy. Mother freaker. Mother freaker. You be like, what?
Oh shit! I still got. I don't even think we hit none of these topics.
Oh yeah, bring them shits up, bro.
Okay.
We spinning out of control.
Hold on,
My
hold
bad.
on.
This happens. This
All
happens.
right.
This
What
happens.
you got in the restroom?
I'll take a potty break.
Ah yeah, y'all
If we're
go.
gonna-
Me and Mike pull up something, man.
Pull that up, bro. What do you?
Hey man, there's a couple
Mother
of
freak. Hey,
a lot of
hey,
it I think-
Ving Rhames. When I say, what is that? Range. Actor range. Ving Rhames has range, bro. You see him in Holiday Heart.
Holiday
Holiday Heart, bro.
nigga.
That nigga should have won a motherfucking Emmy. Or what is that? What is that? Not a Grammy. Oscar, bro.
Big Range and Baby Boy.
Baby boy.
baby.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga got range, bro.
Big Range, nigga, like Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P.
right,
He did.
like, you know who could have been like in the next line of that, like Bing Range, Michael Clark Duncan. You know who could have been that?
Who?
Terry Crews, but he don't know how to shut the
He
fuck
don't
up.
know how to shut up. Bro, he
He don't know how to shut the fuck up,
Bro,
Terry.
you are
shut
up
the fuck
here.
up, bro.
Yeah, you're wilding now
Bro,
with your campaign that
When
you
they
going with,
do
man.
the Friday, whenever they do the last Friday, he will not be in it
Because of
he-
this.
He don't know how to shut the fuck up. You see the whole cool shit he did the other day?
No. On TV.
No, on Twitter where he like spelled out like he gave an acronym for coon.
Terry Crews. What is that?
He made it up himself.
Yeah, just trying to be that nigga. Shut the fuck up, Terry, bro.
Come on, Terry.
I gotta figure
bro.
out what the fuck the shit is.
Hollywood does fuck with your head though. You see, he came out and said a nigga groped him in a party.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing.
Hollywood
Big
is
ass-
evil.
If I'm standing next to Jigg in a party,
Let's not get
and a
on
man come up to me and grab my dick, even if a woman came up to me and grabbed my dick in front of my girl, I'm checking them to the extent they need to be checked.
Mm-hmm.
If a woman needs to be checked, I might say something Jig might do the whole checking.
Damn, shit.
If a man
Jesus.
comes, I'm gonna do the checking, but there ain't no way. That's when he got his first strike. Like, hold on, Terry.
Whoa.
So
We
wait, so a man groped him and he didn't check him?
Yeah, in front of his wife,
And
man.
he came
front of
out
his
years
wife.
later.
His
About
wife
it.
didn't check the dude either?
It was like a Hollywood executive, kind of like.
Yeah, it was
I
like a
should be
Weinstein.
here.
or
That's
some
too
shit.
much power.
What?
That's way too
So
much.
Terry,
It wasn't Weinstein, but it was like a Weinstein.
Terry Crews says Coon stands for conquer our own negativity.
Oh,
Shut your dumb ass up, Terry, boy.
All right, so go back.
Ooh.
Go back years and years ago, and ask somebody what coon means. You starting to act like the definition of it. That ass.
Being
For
a
real, for real.
coon by even making
That's
the
what I'm
fucking
saying. That's not
definition
even-
Conquer what? What was it?
Our own negativity. Boy,
Fuck
get the fuck
that.
out of here.
Bro, like, what?
That's some coon shit to say. For real,
Literally.
for real.
Literally.
God, I
Dumbass.
hate
So-
that.
Oh, but what was I saying? No. Keep
I
going.
don't know. We went
How are
from.
we on that bottle? How's it looking? Oh, we're doing great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we
okay.
good.
I feel a lot better about this.
Yeah, you
Alright.
thought you had a lot more to drink.
Woo, yeah, that's
We're
alright.
Gucci.
Yeah, no.
You do have
We
one more.
drink
You
this
got
drink,
cocktail.
one more shot, and
Yeah.
another round of drinks, and we
Yeah, we gonna be
We're
lit.
gonna be.
I mean,
This
I
is
mean,
the
I'm
horizon. What's this? 45 minutes in already?
Nah, we like an hour 15 in or something like that.
No, no. We started at 10.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
Hour
with
7?
you.
yeah, it goes by very fast.
Yeah.
But you edit shit.
Yeah, I edited out like this is the week is the first week where I took out some time. Like if Mike does it, Mike be like,
Do I?
So I just take out that 15 seconds of Mike trying
Right.
to, you feel me? So, but they still gonna be 2 hours or
That's
something.
fine. That's fine.
You feel me? I
My bad,
don't
you
mind.
As
got
long
it.
as
I
you
get
edit out
lit.
this
My
dumb
bad.
shit every day.
Are we
every
not
now and then,
drinking
that's
these-
fine.
Yeah, but there really don't be too much
100
dumb
proof
shit.
alcohols in here. Am I not supposed to
What's
get
the-
drunk?
what's the next
My
question?
bad.
The
That
next question.
my
I
mouth
haven't even
doesn't
got
work
to
when I
none on
get
the
drunk.
topics, but
Yeah, was that nicotine?
Facts. Yeah.
Can I hit that, please? I hate to be in.
we in Kentucky, we hit nicotine all day, and we been smoking
Yo.
big CBD joints all day.
What
Big
is it?
CBD.
Puff. I've heard good shit. Where'd you
Alright,
get this?
that. So what I've been smoking on this podcast is Puff Bar. So that's something different. My guy at the fucking corner gas station, you know,
Which
he's
one?
always supposed to be your homie.
Facts. I
You
got
know,
a
yeah, it was
bodega
supposed to
boy.
look out.
I got a bodega boy.
Fuck
Yeah.
them niggas. We could go on that topic, man. All of
No,
them.
I love mine. I
that's what I was about to say,
love
homie. You
mine.
gotta love
But they
your
don't love
neighborhood.
you.
Yes, they do.
Shit.
He
They call me Buddy, and I'm Big Buddy sometimes. I'm feeling good some days.
If I forget my card, he said come back next time.
All that.
On my corner,
No tax. No tax. You know I got you.
Look at the prices of niggas who's going there to shop regularly though. A nigga who's going there to get milk and water, milk and crackers and tomato soup for they paying almost double of the price.
Who's getting
niggas who don't have a car, who live down the street, who can't walk to Kroger's. And that's how niggas is fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Nah, this shit's real though, cause I always thought the same thing. Like, oh, what up, buddy? What up, B? Blah blah blah. Nigga, y'all raping the hood. Y'all really out here raping the hood. They really out here raping the hood and do a price check. These niggas really out here raping the hood.
We can't have nothing.
And they ain't paying taxes on it. They ain't paying taxes on it because they all foreigners, so they come over here. They don't have to pay taxes on the business. They let that business go for like how many years it can, and then they get another one cousin to come over there, get their papers, and that ain't never paying taxes.
I'm not.
It's fucked up. They
I love my bodega boys.
I don't.
Me too.
That nigga right there,
I love
man,
y'all, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga right there, he'll ask for the 5 cents.
Every system is fucked up.
Like,
I agree.
This how I know.
You don't think some look out?
This is
you don't think some look out?
I got one test. I got one test solely. I go.
No. I'll tell you. It's alone.
No, I'll tell you my test. I'll tell you my test real quick. I go in there, boom. My shit's 110, boom. My shit's whatever, boom. I let him keep this 5-10 cent.
Okay, here maybe, right?
I let him keep the 5-10 cent. He go in there, my shit 105. I got $1. He want the 5 cent. This is a day apart. This is a day of motherfucking part. We out here, bottom of the bottle podcast, mid episode. Big CBD doings getting lit. You know what I mean?
We don't know what episode. I'm just playing.
I don't know what episode.
But it
looks like 15.
It's Inception.
Why is this though? Think of this thing. Why is the bodega one of the biggest parts of New York?
Because it's easily accessible.
Because
exactly.
they walk
so
everywhere.
they look out. You gotta know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Point,
if you know
bro.
them,
Yeah.
if you know them, and I'm not saying like again every system, bodegas.
I think
Women's
bodegas
health,
in New York
everything.
and then corner stores in Louisville are treated as two totally different.
Oh, that's what I was saying. It's not.
Right.
I know, but still, it's like
bodegas in New York
are corner store.
Bodegas in New York.
Relationship.
I like to get close to every corner store that I live next to. Like,
same.
I want to be in there every day.
Charlie said he thinks they think he works at Logan Street.
Well, that's not the corner store. They call themselves bodega, but the corner store is
I agree with that. But I think in terms of a similar pattern.
Like, if there's a business
around
around my way and I live in a spot, I need to be in all them businesses frequently.
Well, yeah.
Because they gotta know who my face is. So if I'm in, so he's gonna hook me up a little bit if I'm in his business frequently. But he's not hooking us up in the grand scheme of things because, like, they selling. Hey, something so little as
you
this.
A business.
I'll break it down for you. You gonna feel this. You gonna feel this. How many blacks have you bought that says not for individual resale?
1,000.
All of them.
Everyone.
Yeah.
They just busting your head. That black was cheaper than he sold it to you for.
That's business, baby.
I mean, that's what supply and demand, bro.
But it's not ethical.
You can't be mad at this man. You can't be mad at this.
You saying business? Okay, let's talk about
capitalism. You ain't never done some
capitalism.
fuck shit like that.
Hell no.
You ain't never got some shit for the low and sold it for the high.
If it's illegal, yeah.
I'm about to say, Charlie, you got to quit your day job.
This is FDA. My shit ain't FDA regulated.
I ain't trying to hear it.
They shit FDA regulated.
Oh, the reason why it says not for individual sale. I mean, yeah.
It's because they bought it at this price.
Wholesale.
But they're doing you a favor by selling it to you individually.
Not if they still selling me to for $1.
Well, you
No,
gonna buy the
they're not
whole
gonna sell it to you at
$1.
cost. Why would they sell it to you at cost? The
I
box.
would sell you a
If they
black
sold
for
it to you
$1.
in the
This is when
box, it
everyone
would
starts
still be
screaming, I guess.
for a profit.
Oh, for sure.
So it's for a profit regardless if it's in the box or out the box.
I'm just saying, they
ain't looking
know.
at
You ain't never
Who
sold
hurt
it.
you, man? Who hurt you,
Like,
nigga?
this is like they're
Who
looking
hurt
out
you?
for
Tell
you
me.
by selling you a single block.
What corner store nigga hurt you,
I would say
bro?
I've never been hurt by a corner store nigga.
Who
Because
hurt my
You real anti-corner store.
They're doing you
Nah,
a favor by selling it to
I'm
you
cool.
in the first place.
I'm cool with
You're
all my
lucky
corner
they
stores.
even there.
They gonna buzz it down and
No,
sell it to
no,
you
no,
for 69
no,
cents.
You lucky.
You know that.
You
Fuck them
lucky
niggas.
they even there. You're grateful for people who stay in the
Man,
hood.
I take my
You ain't
ass
grateful.
to
Where you gonna
Kroger's.
go?
Fuck Kroger. Kroger's. You.
And my
Bruh.
black is 69 cents still.
No.
Okay, they gonna give it to you for 69 cents. Actually, you know what?
79 cents. You know I lied. 79 cents.
No.
You know what it is.
If there's anyone you should hate, it should be Kroger.
So you're saying that they can get singular blacks to sell at a retail price of
So it's like it's all about the little like. So you might buy the black that says not for individual resale. It don't even have the Black Amount logo on it. It don't have none of that shit on it. It just says not for individual resale.
What do you think is a fake Black Amount?
Nah, bro. I'm saying they don't care about you. And some
You don't trust them so much.
Buying the bulk and selling it to you as individuals, which is more expensive than them buying probably single blacks to sell.
Which is
them
more.
as
It's
single
cheaper,
sale.
but so they could drop the price, but they sell them for the same price.
No, they're not. They shouldn't drop the price. You know who should drop the price? Amazon. Fuck Jeff Bezos. You shouldn't be coming after the corner store homies. Come after these motherfuckers. That's who we're really mad at. Is these fucking
Jeff Bezos is so far from me. I can't even
Jeff
touch this
Bezos.
nigga.
No,
I can go cuss this nigga out.
You said you one phone call away from Obama.
I said I'm 3 phone calls away from Obama.
Okay, 3 phone
And
calls.
I'm only saying that because my cousin told me he was 2. And I know I'm 1 phone call away from him. So that's 3.
So you 4 or 5 from Jeff Bezos. Look like that.
Exactly.
Okay. Jeff Bezos, you're going to be hearing from me. You're going to be hearing from me.
Jeff Bezos,
I don't know why
I'm
yet.
coming for your ass.
I don't know why
Because I
yet.
hate you. Reparations.
Hey.
He ain't been taxed
just
yet, and he
imagine
should be
that.
taxed
Just
just for black people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black tax.
Black tax
Black
on
tax.
Jeff Bezos.
They had black laws, black codes. We need that black tax. And I know a lot of white people have been paying that little black tax. We've been getting free shit here and there, here and that on the slip
Some
slide.
people be
It's
saying
not
me
enough.
the
I'm
bimbo.
hungry. What
I
they
need more.
say?
Appreciate the last couple months.
We hungry.
And I need more.
Fast and furious.
It ain't
I
enough.
need this to last the rest of my life.
Me and Charlie be somewhere and they're like, oh, yeah, you can just have that. Oh, you want
Word.
to pay? Actually, you can just keep your money.
There's your money back.
Someone
I
told
actually
me.
did get a beer last night for free.
Someone told me this the other day. They were like, I don't know anyone who gets like more shit for free than you. And I was like, thinking in my head, and I was like, well,
This is true.
Like, there is a certain like I don't pay. I mean, I hate to be like that, but like in Louisville, Kentucky,
You don't pay for shit.
this is why I can't leave, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm treated like a queen.
I go out and I don't pay for shit.
I don't
Like there
pay
was
for
a point
anything.
in time where
I
I was
only
like, I
pay
should
tips.
reevaluate how much I go out. But then I was like,
I don't
I
pay
don't
for
pay for
anything.
shit.
Actually, I'm getting paid.
I go
I'm
out
getting
and
paid
I
to
don't
go
pay
out.
for
Damn,
shit.
it must suck to be liked. Damn.
You know what you don't do?
Man.
Mike goes to
If
the
you
bar
don't treat people
and
right,
talks.
they won't treat you
Mike
right.
goes to the bar and talks to the patrons.
That's what it is.
People like us go to the bar and talk to the people working.
The owners.
That's why they talk to first. So we need to talk to them first. Like people make my drink.
I remember I was in Chicago, talked to the bartender,
How was
found out he was
that?
from Louisville and got
Bruh.
fucking free shit.
I was at this
Like,
bar. I was at this bar in Chicago, and it was like I don't even know how I ended up there. Like people I knew who knew someone, real seedy ass shit. And I was like, damn, this is like some side shit. And I go up to the bar, and he was like, where are you from? I was like, Louisville. And he's like, oh fuck, you know sides, you know what kaiju.
That's from the
And I
same
was
shit
like-
he was saying.
I
Probably the
was
same
like,
exact
it's
bar.
not the same fucking bar.
Literally, and I
Because
was
he was
like-
saying the same shit.
And I was literally like, I DJ there, and he's like, bruh. Literally didn't pay for shit. The whole
That was
night.
us.
Hey, look,
I wish.
Wait.
It,
I feel like
I will figure out the night.
it had like a little.
Hold up.
It was upstairs.
Yeah,
It
it
was
had.
the upstairs space, and there was the
The bar was like on the
girls
side.
Yes!
Bar.
Yes.
Same exact bar. Because you said Kaiju was size of the same exact
I'm
bar
lost,
she named.
guys.
Yeah, we met this bartender. We were like from Louisville, and we were talking about common spaces. He was like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
He brought up cahoots.
Saw them
He brought up cahoots. He's like, remember cahoots? I was like,
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably the same fucking person. I swear it probably.
Yeah.
Who remembers Cahoots?
I love that.
I don't know
R.I.P.
Cahoots about.
Cahoots.
I know I had a
wish
show
I
at
was old
Cahoots that
enough
was
for
lit.
Cahoots, honestly.
One of my first crazy lit shows
I wish I was.
at Cahoots. That shit was wild.
That was a while ago.
All my brothers and sisters came out
Oh,
and
I
saw
love
me. I thought that's the only time I had like a lot of them in the
They
building.
served 64-ounce mugs for $6 of bourbon barrel ale.
No, that could
What'd you
kill
say?
someone.
Bro, it's one and you're done.
Yeah.
Like, and
I've
they
had
were on
3
the.
pints once and thought I was gonna die.
Oh, bro, you have 3 of them in the 4-pack and you're toasty.
Yeah.
You're good, bro. You
Yeah.
don't need nothing else.
Nothing else.
They are like 9% though.
Yeah.
Fucking, I had an LIT. I feel like the LITs at Cahoots.
No, that's what they.
Oh,
was
that's
for.
what everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, because they be off the hank, they're whole heavy-handed and shit off the hank. Like, you feel me? Like, I hope that dude's still alive though. Everybody knows who it is.
Still,
Saul or some shit.
We still haven't got to nothing on this list.
We just been talking Louisville shit.
So let's go run through some shit. Anybody watch the Beyonce Black is King?
I haven't watched it yet.
Give us a rundown. Don't give us a story, but let us know how it is. What should we watch it?
Yes, you should watch it. Okay, I'll give you like.
Before I'm gonna preface this, I'm gonna let everybody know.
I wanted us
No. Nobody say anything negative about Beyonce because
I'm not going to.
I wasn't even.
I
wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying somebody would have been like, "Oh, I don't like Beyonce."
It's TAB Hive. What you mean?
Come on, man. I'm making sure. Like nobody disrespect.
And it's Rihanna Navy. It's a whole bunch of them. We support them for everyone. Everybody.
Black
we love
is King.
everyone.
Fire. Basically, okay, what you need to know before, one, is it is based off The Lion King. So there's like Mufasa speaks over it and shit. Sounds corny. Not though. It's really not. It hits hard. And I would say she also made it really intentional to feature black people from all over the world. So there's black people, black culture from all over the world and shit. It's really fucking beautiful. Do not think it's Lemonade. It's not at all. But it's fire.
Okay.
It's fire.
Cool. So we haven't watched it.
It's worth it. Watch it.
We will try to watch it today, but it just didn't work out. But yeah, good.
Yeah, watch that shit.
So what else I got on this list? We did talk about the Lebanon explosion. Or did we? Before.
We talked. No, that was before we started recording. Then we talked about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lebanon.
Yeah,
I don't know. Shout out, prayers for Lebanon.
Prayers for Lebanon.
For
I say
real.
shout out to.
Shout out to being aware.
Shout out. But
there's more other shit going on besides that explosion in Lebanon that probably needs to be exposed, but we're not gonna go that deep.
But just for surface area politics and media, the first thing people think when they see explosion in Lebanon is terrorist attack or people at unrest against each other just because that area of the world is very war-ridden and hostile. But this was an act of fuck up on the government. Negligence. Literally people in power who store chemical in places that it shouldn't be stored around thousands of civilians who are just coming and going and,
literally imagine there being a explosive bomb in Manhattan. And, people being like, yo, this is dangerous for years, and the government being like, whatever. Right. And then one day it fucking explodes. That's basically what happened.
In the levees.
Yeah, and I think that we see more often than ever is just negligence on safety because the people that are in power don't have to think about the safety.
It's cheaper to be not safe.
Yeah.
Being safe is not as cheap. So
being safe is not cheap.
It's not profitable.
Yeah, they probably would have had to build another building to house half of that chemicals, maybe multiple buildings to house the chemicals, but no, they wouldn't.
But why wouldn't they automatically get rid of the shit? They had so much of it, bro. You wouldn't think that.
I'm saying being on that close to the water, I don't see why you didn't put that shit out. Why did you put that shit out?
If there's oil rigs in the middle of nowhere, bro, that shit could have been easily.
It's probably the result of just a bunch of it's never been a problem before, so it's never gonna be a problem in the
until
future.
Something happens.
Yeah.
Until something like this happens, and it's really devastating.
But it's ammonium nitrate. A lot of people think that shit was a bomb or something, but no, it wasn't a bomb. It was ammonium nitrate.
Hey, don't kill us in the comments because there are conspiracy theories out there, bro.
But
so
the way if you look,
we don't know.
There's
a lot of shit we don't know.
For me, before I even read the article, just looked at the picture before and after, I said something was stored in the basement that was highly explosive because it was blown out from the bottom. It was blown from the ground. If it was a bomb, it would have been blown out from the top and the ground still stood. You feel me? Yeah. It would have blown the building, but that shit was blown out from the ground. And just knowing, watching all these 9/11 conspiracy videos, I feel like I'm a novice bomb expert and know how buildings are supposed to blow up and shit like that. And our opinion makers in that building, because they are not going to be found. That shit, your body is disintegrated.
Facts.
It is fucking nuts, dog. Yeah. It is fucking nuts.
Man, I don't know, bro. RIP to them people.
Yeah, RIP. We ain't trying to get too deep, so we're gonna go.
Those videos.
Make sure we pay our respects.
Yeah, we gotta pay our respects.
That's a tragedy that was unavoidable.
And
or actually avoidable.
That was definitely
fucked up.
avoidable.
It was avoidable.
That was avoidable.
It was avoidable.
Man,
and
that shit's avoidable.
Well, and I think on that note, it's just like, you know, seriously think about how much like human life, like nowadays, is like devalued. Like,
Oh, for sure.
that's what scares me is like about this shit in Lebanon or about this shit like about this shit in Lebanon or about this shit like Breonna Taylor, about COVID, about all of it is like human life means nothing anymore. Like, oh, 1,000 people are dying a day. Oh, 2,000 people died from cops shooting them. You know, it's like no one fucking cares. Like we're all like used to it. It's like fuck it.
We're so desensitized, and that's like what I always say. Like we say, like America is Hollywood, and like it's not. There's no reason like I should grow up as a 7, 8-year-old watching people just getting murdered.
Fact.
Non-stop on TVs, movies, everything I seen, like, and I was fascinated with that shit at that point, like, oh, let's watch a horror movie, let's watch a whole family get killed.
Right.
And now when the whole family get killed in Indiana across the bridge,
you're like, whatever, that's normal.
Like that, David Kim, like, oh, it just sounds like a movie.
Right.
But that's a real family that got really killed that I was desensitized to as a minor.
Yeah.
Like, and this shit's fucking crazy. Like, it's what you show your kids, and like, I don't watch scary movies personally. Now, my mama told me something like probably like when I was like 21. She was like, "Why would I watch that?" She was like, "I would never want to see that in real life. Why the fuck would I watch that?"
I don't watch scary movies.
I said that's fucking cool because
I don't fuck with scary movies.
Your mind is the cinema, bro. So you always want to play shit.
No, you gotta block that shit out, bro.
Right
it's a film, so you gotta block it out, bro.
Right, I don't want to watch, but that film came from somebody's mind who was not in the right spot to write that film.
You don't watch Quentin Tarantino movies?
I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
He has one of the most sick minds, bro.
He does.
But he's a genius too, though. You feel me? So it's like
he does. But what is like?
You ever watch a Rob Zombie movie?
Yeah, they're fucking nuts.
Yeah, they're lit. What you
I ain't
mean?
ever heard Rob Zombie song?
No, but I mean,
and they're fucking just like the movies.
Yeah,
like,
but
it's coming from their mind.
Bro, it's within itself. Obviously, there's a category. It's like a gore category. So you feel me? People like that. It is what you like. You feel me?
Right. So, we gotta get off that. So. Now I'm gonna skip. We're gonna talk about Ellen DeGeneres. They said her work environment was toxic.
Jesus.
But
You think she was really out there?
No, there was a security guard that said she was the most fucking awful person to work for ever. Like,
why does this shit always come out now though?
Fucking,
Why when he got treated like shit, he's I guess because he
get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
Money will shut you up.
That's why a lot of people don't say.
But now that she's tied to this whole Epstein shit, people gonna start really being honest about what they want because now she's underneath the...
Oprah too. They're talking about a lot.
I
They're
know.
talking about video.
Oh, like my bad.
You never hit it to
See?
Yeah.
That's where
you
we're
fucked
at.
it up. You fucked it
No,
up.
because I mean I didn't really reach.
He handed it to me to hand to you.
Yeah,
I know.
that
And
has
I was like,
I know. I see.
and then I was like, it's on camera.
No,
No,
go see it.
This is where we are, people.
Yeah,
This is where we are.
So we gonna
What you say?
We gonna get out Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres.
You know what I have to say about Ellen DeGeneres? You know what I have to say about Ellen DeGeneres? White people, once again, like, destroyed the queer community. If only they would have let the black people rule the queer community, we wouldn't have people like Ellen DeGeneres making millions of dollars off of her fucking like white lesbian propaganda shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying.
Ellen DeGeneres is Ellen DeGeneres because black queer people paved the way for her to be Ellen DeGeneres. And
ooh, this could get a deeper topic.
you want to say that?
So I can ask you a question because this is how I always feel,
Ask
and
me.
I might get flack for saying this.
Well, I'm not gonna.
But
if I disagree, I'll say I disagree.
Now this is the question. So I've always felt that gay white men always
Emulate black women.
Emulate black
Here's the
women,
thing.
and I also feel like
You
a
want
lot of gay white women emulate black men. So it's like
okay. Here, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the circle.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'll tell you the circle. So, have you ever seen like Paris is Burning or Pose or any of that? That like, okay. So first of all, everyone research like the ballroom scene, right? So the ballroom scene was primarily black and brown trans women and queer women who would dress up, host their own parties and shit, and give out trophies for categories of like who's the hottest bitch, who's the hardest bitch, who can look like, you know, Whitney Houston, and who can whatever. And so they do this shit. And so the whole culture, and Madonna fucking stole from this ballroom culture. A lot of shit from the 80s was stolen from.
Like Vogue and all that
Vogue, all of that is ballroom culture. And so basically, and black trans women started this culture of dancing and like performing because why? They were sex workers, primarily. And so this whole culture then turns into the 80s, Madonna, Vogue, gets very whitewashed of people now saying like, oh, this, it's the same thing happening with
Anything.
of all time. It's white people being like, damn, this is cool. Fuck, I want to do this. And so basically from that point on and still today, you see that black and brown queer people come with the culture. And then who sees it first? White gay men. And the first person, like in the 80s, if you look in like history, there was like a war of territory in New York, basically, for bars and for blocks to say like, this is where the sex workers are, this is where people who are cool with black people are, cool with black gay people are, etc. AIDS, all that shit, to over here, this is where we're cool with only white people, only white gay people, specifically only white gay men. There is a whole underground culture of like politicians and shit who would go to these bathrooms, and it was like basically sex work for politicians who were undercover gays, like white male gays.
I believe it.
And so this is the spectrum, right, of like the queer community in America is like over here the most disenfranchised, and over here the people who hide it, and by day they oppress every fucking person on this side, right? And so now you look at it today, it's the same shit. Like,
so I'm getting that you saying the people they're emulating the people who they saw doing it openly, because they didn't have no example in their own community of people doing it openly.
People doing that shit. Yep.
Okay. Boom.
It's always the culture. It is really always the culture. And gay culture primarily was birthed from a rebellion of them not getting jobs, them not getting housing, them not getting, so they built their own community. Straight up. Yeah. Same thing black people did. Yeah. Okay, you don't want us, but you'll exile us? All right, so we'll flee. And we'll go to California. And
so why would we do that now? So like, why won't we just go to the most disenfranchised, the most ran out part of the city right now? And we're like, all black people our age, people who could probably get a house, we do all that shit. We all just go there, buy houses, and build it up.
We should.
And we just say,
fuck it.
Y'all want to gentrify our neighborhood? We're gonna create our own neighborhood.
We should immediately.
It's at the point.
That's
now,
my 2020. Like that is my 2030 plan. Like you want to talk about all these people in Nulu buying shit. I swear to God, quote me, like, I will buy every fucking neighborhood in Louisville, and I will give it back. Give it back. Yeah. I'm going to get my payout. I'm going to give it back, though.
The thing is,
all you have to do is buy it first. All you really have to do is buy it first. And you don't even have to sell it. You sit on it. I'm saying far West Louisville. I'm saying the prospect of West Louisville. Yeah. Buy that shit. Because in 30 years... You're going to wish you would. 40 years. I'm not talking about...
Well, what's crazy about Shelby Park in particular is the fact that, like, nobody wanted to live in Shelby Park.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago. Like sometimes I've been wanting to say 7, 8, but really it's more like 4 to 5 years ago. Nobody wanted to fucking live over here. And it was literally
I've lived in Louisville. I've lived in Louisville since 2012. And... yeah, Shelby Park was like on the do not go to list.
Exactly. Yeah. And
like,
now, and it's like, and it pisses me off because I'm seeing so much construction. I'm seeing so many houses being redone.
Oh.
But they're not gonna get sold for an amount that like a young professional. Like, there's no reason why people who are single and in the workforce in Louisville wouldn't have been able to buy a house in Shelby Park for like
115,
120. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That should have been able to happen.
Now
and
they're
it could have
220.
happened.
Now they're
It could have
220.
happened a couple years ago. And if the city, and what I've really been grappling with over the last couple of days, is that if the city really saw Shelby Park for what it was and what it could be
10 years ago.
it should have been developed as a space for young professionals to buy real estate in. But it's not because people who have money who can come in here and buy all this renovated shit within close distances to all the cool
other
shit to do.
Exactly. They already
Now
put all their
it's
investment
hot spot
into
to live.
Bardstown Road. What's the closest thing to Bardstown Road? Germantown.
Exactly.
To what? New Loop. To what? Paristown. All we got they're just buying it by block
Like
by
they're
block.
like, oh, it's convenient.
Hey,
now
listen, the last black
convenient.
neighborhood from the back in the day is Smoketown. So the only black neighborhood that still exists. And I promise you, there's gonna be a fight in the next 10 years over it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
getting...
starting with Smoketown and I'm moving west.
I had a white coworker who moved to Smoketown, and the story she would tell me, like, it was one of those things where it's like, I'm happy that you're not being like overly fucked up, but there's still that whiteness to her that's like, you still don't get where the fuck you just moved to.
Right.
Like, you don't get where you just moved to.
I'll never forget this day.
You're talking about normal people doing normal shit, but to you it's the spectacle because you're white and you've never seen it before. And I'm like, you're coming to work telling me stories about what you saw on your front porch, and I'm like, bitch, that shit's normal. Like, that's a normal occurrence.
Right. Y'all nigga cuss out his bitch. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, I walked outside and they were smoking weed at like 7 a.m. and I was just like,
Of
yeah,
course.
dude, I got my coffee.
I got my
coffee. You got your blunt. We're good. And I'm like, bitch, you moved into his street.
So look, say Smoketown. I'm gonna start that right. We gotta make sure Smoketown stays because it's the last of the 93. Man, let's say Smoketown, man, because they're gonna try.
It's
to
the last of the shits, like east of 9th.
All they're gonna do is try to get one of them. They gonna kick all the niggas out and just give us one of them little informational plaques. So you put it. Niggas used to live here,
right?
And I tell you what happened to them.
Nothing.
Niggas used to
live
live
here.
They
don't say shit on motherfuckers, bro. At all.
This was the first black so and so. That building ain't even there no more. Like, what happened to it? Stupid ass.
They gonna put it on.
Then you're gonna see golden doodles and expensive.
I gotta walk just to see that niggas used to live here in a building that y'all done tore down to the ground. Like, oh, stupid ass shit, bro. Like, where y'all so? I'm not even gonna get into it, man.
Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah, man, let's go back to this list. I don't even know where that came from the list. Let's talk about okay. This is a good one. This is a good one.
All right, hit me.
What is it? It's spicy.
Lil Wayne says his best two verses are Millie and Steady Mama.
No.
This is coming from a man himself.
Hold on.
Negative. I can name.
Millie is a hard ass verse.
Well, I'll give him Millie.
As Granny.
Millie, I feel like is what made like obviously Lil Wayne was fired before Millie.
How much can you rap a Millie?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Acapella.
If the beat, how it start? Somebody can start me.
Okay, hold on.
What do you say?
I'm a millionaire, Nigerian. Hear me cry, careers as a fan. I'm a Nereal, the Jigg, like a menstrual bleed. Through the pencil, I can lead through the finger. Second minutes, hours.
Almighty power, almighty power.
I would say.
It was on. I would catch another bar or something like you
Seconds,
minutes, hours.
You got it. See,
So-
we got somebody here.
But Steady Mama, though, it looks like I got 10 bathrooms, take a shit all day, nigga.
But alright, start Steady Mama though. I can't really start. I can't think of it.
Man, fuck these niggas.
Yeah, besides.
I don't care about everything but these niggas. But these niggas took the knife out the AK and cut these niggas.
I don't know.
Everything but these niggas.
Hey.
Oh, that shit's hard.
That shit is hard.
Nothing but these niggas.
I like that. You know what? You know what?
It ain't shake them.
Hold on, look,
I don't know.
You know what's an underrated verse?
Motherfucker.
You know what's an underrated verse though, or an underrated song?
Handgun.
Underrated
You
song,
talk
Lil
about
Wayne.
you get 2 shots and one.
You went from this. Now you're like,
we could go in a rabbit hole.
I could go on a rabbit hole on Lil Wayne.
He is the best rapper
Pussy
of all
Monster.
time.
Pussy Monster.
That is an underrated
what?
track.
Pussy Monsters?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
No.
One of his
What?
best.
Well,
Lil Wayne's
it
most
was out of
underrated
nowhere,
track
He must have been high.
that if
Not
he
high,
was to
but-
put on iTunes would probably make him another million. I don't know the
Hold
song,
on,
but I
hold
know he starts off unfucking believable. Lil Wayne for president.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him, fuck him, fuck
Fuck
him.
'em.
Even if they celibate, I know the game crazy.
It's
Crazy.
What
Even
is
if
that?
celibate, I'm married to that crazy bitch. Call me Kevin Federline.
Hey,
If you be cash money,
what is that? What is that?
What is
The ground
that?
will
Is that
shake.
not
That's
Untitled?
already
Is that the quarter 4?
No,
It's on the
not
leak.
part of 4.
It's on the leaks.
Is it not on me, motherfucker?
Yeah.
On me.
Ah, yeah, what is
I
that?
mean-
What is that?
You never
Even
heard
the
that
Carter
song?
Three
No,
got that
yeah, what
phone
song?
It's on the
It
leaks.
is on me.
It's on the
me?
leaks.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Fact check.
Y'all remember
Fact
that?
check.
Y'all remember that
I'll
Lil Wayne
look
like
it up.
rock
We get,
album
what's
though?
the name of it?
Rebirth.
The
Prom
montage.
Queen. Shout out Prom Queen. Is that what that song?
Prom Queen.
My
That
favorite
rock
The
song.
rock one.
Oh,
That's when he made his little transition. He made
Oh.
his little transition. But that's he's
Escape.
still a goat.
fire! Honestly,
He said
fire.
he played the guitar
Yeah, it is
on
on me.
Leather So Soft. So he been on that
Oh,
guitar
yeah.
shit.
Leather So Soft was.
Yeah, he played the guitar on that. So he been on the guitar shit.
Or Me and My Drink.
Hey.
That's
Yeah.
a fire ass
Which
song
one?
that I feel like people forget about. Me and My Drink.
Oh,
Fire.
Hey, I would
Oh.
say, bro, Lil Wayne got some of
One
his
of my-
firest verses
The
on his
Carter.
last shit.
Oh, the funeral.
Come
album?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He
Oh,
was
what's
Wayne
that
in
nigga's
rare
song?
form again. Like, he,
yes.
What is
Clap
it?
for him and hold
what's
up.
What is it? You know where he just snapped?
Uh,
Mamma Mia.
yeah, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Woo.
Lil Wayne, you did your thing on that last one.
Literally.
Yeah, that's really fire.
I listened to the whole fucking album like twice over and was like, I love Lil Wayne.
I listened to that whole shit in Denver, like the note. Not Jim was probably tired of it. I was like, it's on repeat.
No,
That
I was
motherfucker
fine.
hit.
He was
The way he
New
comes
Orleans,
in,
I wanna listen
he
to
comes in
it.
so hard, bro. Like,
Yes.
pause. But this nigga, bro, the way.
I
this
forever
like,
am
motherfucker-
loyal to Lil Wayne. Ever.
was crazy.
Ever. I still have Carter 1 through 4 fact on CD.
What's crazy
'Cause I
about
bought
Lil
them
Wayne
all.
is like, there is Lil Wayne song I listened to from back in the day, probably 10, 12 years ago. I listen to now, and I just now get one line of it.
But
Back!
Like, I didn't get that line when I was in 8th grade.
And I was saying it all. And then I'm like, fuck.
this is gonna be the hardest question by far
Mm-hmm.
on the podcast that I've ever asked.
What?
Who's on your Mount Rushmore?
Or what?
Oof. Is that
A
top
rap.
4 or 5?
4.
4.
4?
A
I
rap.
can't do that, bro.
Okay.
I can't
You got to, bro.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
nobody asks about who's the. Everybody says
Mine's
somebody's a goat. Somebody a goat.
Mine's
Somebody a
gonna
goat.
be
Not goat or like mine. Like
Yeah,
I'm
mine
not.
is
It
mine.
gotta be your greatest. It
Alright,
gotta be
my
your top
personal.
4.
Okay, I give you
Okay,
my
my
personal. I
personal.
give you my personal. Mine-
Your Mount Rushmore.
Mine's
I got
easy.
2 easy.
Mine's is easy.
Okay,
I'll
let me
start
hear it.
off. So mine's gonna be definitely Big Crit on that motherfucker. Walker just said Big Crit's Nas of the South, and I was like, I'm glad somebody's speaking out Big Crit because he's one of the greatest artists
Who said
fucking
that?
ever. Walker said that like
Good.
this
Hey.
week. But like Big Crit, one of the greatest artists ever. He was making all the beats, doing everything. If you don't listen to Big Crit, go run back to Crit Was Here. You go before that. But Crit Was Here, Crit. I'm throwing Freddie Gibbs on it. Because Freddie Gibbs is one of the greatest artists of all time, too. He's probably the best rapper in the game besides me. But Freddie Gibbs is that motherfucker. I'm definitely throwing Currency on because of obvious reasons that he just is the music to do anything to.
I got 3.
And then my fourth
You're one.
one is a toss-up, and I don't know who to give it to. I'm just trying to think who influenced me the most.
I got 4.
Who you think I say? Because there's like,
I don't know though.
I'm gonna say,
Say it. Just
fourth
throw it out
on
there.
Mount Rushmore for me. I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar.
A.
I
Okay.
can see.
Because like that's what I listen to, but like if you go back, that's just like you go through like me being an adult. But if you want to talk about me going back and listen to older niggas shit, then I'm gonna have a whole different like. Cause Jay-Z would take some of them niggas off, but like the music didn't resonate with me at a time where like the music didn't come out while I was living. The music was
I mean, I understand that, but
like,
still, of
that's
all
what
time,
was getting rolled in my car all the time, nonstop, growing up.
I got 3.
Still to this day.
All right.
Okay, go.
No, you go ahead.
No, you. I'm going last.
I only have 3. I only have 3. Go.
Oh, it's my Jay-Z #1. That's the first one.
See, like that's you said.
First
Mount
one.
Rushmore for me personal.
Yeah, but I mean, but still, but.
Oh, but no, we're saying
bro,
personal.
like,
We're saying
I
personal.
guess, like, I have a problem with somebody that don't put him up there, like, low-key, but.
Nah, cause I love Jay-Z, but it's like it's on a different Mount Rushmore. It's like.
Go ahead.
He didn't get much play to the other niggas.
Go ahead.
All right, Jay-Z, you got Andre 3 Stacks. I can. All right, I can do Kendrick for 3 for my like top 3, 4. Though who's my 4th though?
I know that's what I'm stuck on.
The 4th one could have been Kendrick, J. Cole. I might even throw Wiz on there, but I'm going off influence.
Well, then shit, Wiz should have been -- 2 for real. Because if it would have been Jay-Z, Wiz, then what
Kendrick.
I say, Kendrick, then fucking Andre 3 Stacks, Andre 3 Stacks.
So how did Andre 3 Stacks influence you growing up? Like
That's
what
I used to listen to.
What did Andre 3 Stacks said that you emulated in life?
I mean, I don't know, nigga.
But
what
that's-
have you listened to that has emulated?
Bro, I was listening to that shit and doing it. My nigga said currency was like, don't smoke blunts. I wasn't smoking blunts, and then I was like, hold on, this shit's stupid. And I started smoking blunts. We was talking about earlier, I was drinking Bombay because Wiz said it. So like, that's how I looked at it. I'm talking about like
I don't think it has to
my
be like that.
idols.
Right. I was about to say, why we?
It don't have to be like that.
You just said our Mount Rushmore, didn't
Yeah.
you? This
Yeah,
is my
but
Mount Rushmore.
When I said,
I didn't ask you. But
you changed your answer. When I explained it, it was like,
oh,
oh,
your
yours
Mount
second.
Rushmore, did I?
You said, where's the second? You said, once I explained it, I was like, all right.
Because I couldn't find the fourth. I couldn't find the fourth.
It's so many different Mount Rushmores of just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
you said yours,
I don't even know all the
mine.
4 niggas on the Mount
now
Rushmore.
I'm judged about mine.
I ain't judging.
I think 4
You-
is
now you
a
digging
very
deep.
small
Right.
amount. Because
Yeah.
I think 5 if I think about my core.
Yeah.
There's only 4.
Who you got? Or who you got?
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne's
Drake.
too. There's too
Wayne.
many, bro.
Mac
Actually,
Miller.
for
Juicy
one,
J.
actually, ain't they trying to
Here's
blow
my
up Mount
four.
Juicy
Rushmore
J
anyway?
is definitely in the top 4
Right.
for me.
Here's my 4.
Because Juicy J has some very, very.
I love Juicy. I love all you motherfuckers.
But I would never put
You
Juicy
trippy,
J
man.
in the same category as Jay-Z. So it's like.
You
if-
can't.
I know. That's
Like,
why
I wouldn't put
but
Big
I,
explain it.
I,
try to prove my
have,
point, but
I
couldn't.
have felt Juicy J lyrics a lot harder than Jay-Z lyrics, but I still fuck with Jay-Z lyrics, but like some shit that resonates with me, I was listening to Juicy J. So take that as you, but that shouldn't even be in the same conversation.
That's what I'm
I'm saying
saying.
That's not even the same
2
conversation.
Chainz, or not 2 Chainz. Tupac.
See, that's what I'm saying.
See, then you
Then-
can go.
Hold up! No. This is for real though, because I literally have listened to Tupac since I was like 6.
Mhm.
I had an older sibling, so Tupac, Wayne, Gucci Mane,
Oh, I didn't even.
and
I don't think my Gucci
and
man.
my
Gucci is.
fuck! I just had my number 4 and I forgot. Hold
Like,
on.
Lil Wayne and Gucci Mane is definitely on my Mount
Hold up.
Rushmore.
Right,
but
like,
they-
Hold up!
They,
I just forgot my 4th. God damn
It's hard.
It's like the 8th wonders of the
I-
world.
I need
can
to
give
count
you
the
an
range.
eighth
it!
wonder
Gucci
of
is
the
on
world.
there.
You give me a 3-4 year period, I'll give you like my. What
Who's
is
my last
my-
one? Fuck! I just forgot.
My best first time in my life was a period where I felt like, I guess it was like 2009 to 2011, graduated from high school, and I was just having the time of my life where I was listening to nothing but Wiz, Currency, Kendrick, fucking
Smoking.
Freddie
Well,
Gibbs,
that was
Big
the
Crit.
time.
So when
That was the
somebody asks
time.
about my Mount Rushmore, I think of that, but it's like,
So my
Yeah,
Mount Rushmore
same.
was like my life. Like Tupac was like has been my entire life. Of like, I was a little kid who had no fucking clue what was going on, but like my older sibling listened to it, so like I thought it was hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I grow up and I'm still like in nostalgia, like hearing it, and then like, oh my fucking god! And like for the time and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you learn the history of it, and you're like, god damn, like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts.
Gucci, I loved like I've always loved Gucci.
Gucci.
I mean, from fat ass Gucci, chunky Gucci.
That's where I got my name.
Yeah.
On MySpace,
pounds in
Gucci,
the
man,
trash
I
cans.
loved it.
Hey,
Yeah.
but I ain't
And
gonna
she
front.
lit Gucci.
Skinny Gucci
Wayne-
came out spitting crazy.
I know, but
I mean,
Wayne,
yeah,
Boy, no, boy, but I'm telling you, skinny Gucci,
I just forgot. who
Gucci's
the
at his
last
finest
one
right now.
was, and I'm
Oh
so
yeah,
glad.
Gucci was about to die.
Oh, four. Rico
For-
Nasty. Rico
I-
Nasty. Shout out Rico Nasty.
Shout out Rico Nasty.
More people need to appreciate Rico Nasty.
I just
Same with Rollo the Pimp.
Her-
Hey, if you, hey,
her
my honorable
fucking-
mention.
Let's talk about female rappers, because I could name 5 female rappers.
Did you like the song I sent you the
Facts.
other day?
Oh, hold on.
You
hold
Listen to the
on.
like
whole
that shit?
album, listen to all her shit.
Dude, she's
We gonna
fire.
talk about female rappers.
Come on, name 5, because you can't.
Suspension,
I'll bet they can't name 5.
I definitely can. I'm a rapper.
Let me
I
hear it.
definitely can. And I'm
Up top.
So I'll name
Up
5
top.
first, and then I'm gonna say my point. 5 minutes. And I'm not even gonna say the rapper who is my point. 5.
What's your
female-
point?
5 women rappers. I can say Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, Rico Nasty, Doja Cat, even though she's canceled.
She's not a rapper. She's not a rapper.
Okay, Nicki
Get
Minaj,
that bitch out of here.
Cardi
Boom.
B. We,
All right,
we go
that's
back in
fine.
the day. We go to Mia X. We could go to goddamn E.
Oh yeah.
We could go to
E.
goddamn
Oh.
Charlie Baltimore. We got them shit. Even free from fucking
You gonna say
What'd you say? Trina?
Third Eye.
Trina is
Trina,
this late
Trina.
in the conversation.
Lil Kim.
Trina, Lil Kim.
You say Lil Kim?
No, I didn't say Lil Kim. But one thing I didn't say, and y'all wasn't even gonna bring up. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this, and this might be
Let's hear it.
this might be the last conversation of the episode. Like, oh, the bottom ended. Like,
Oh no.
I don't know. It's just close to.
Shit.
Might as well just
Put
throw
her
it up.
in there.
Yeah, just make it dummy strong.
So,
No.
y'all little niggas, y'all motherfuckers
I can make
better put some respect on Missy Elliott's name.
Miss
Fact.
Oh, yeah.
Missy
Elliott
Elliott is the
And her
motherfucking one.
Her
Off
latest
top,
shit.
and I'm not taking
her
her
latest
without the
shit,
trash bag
hard.
outfit.
I'm
I
taking it
love
with
her.
every way she come. And she
I'm
come
talking about-
I need all
and
that
I need
shit.
the goggles.
Every version
The
of her.
goggles, miss. You remember the goggles?
I need the goggles. I need
I'm
the
a
trash
firm
bag.
believer that
the
if
finger
you DJ
waves.
I
don't
can't
play
stand
one
the
Missy
rain.
Elliott song during
Did that.
your set, you are not a good DJ. And I don't care what genre of music. You better slow it down or speed it up or
Play some
change
goddamn
it.
Missy
But
Elliott.
Missy Elliott has to get played
I
if
swear.
there's dancing happening anywhere.
This is
I
Missy
swear.
Elliott stand segment. Y'all niggas ain't showing
Do
enough love.
do y'all remember when it came? Like, bro, I'm talking about when she was,
Yep.
Super
Yep.
duper fly.
when she like made her like
Superfly.
another like
I
little
can't
comeback
stand
later
it.
on
Yes.
in her
Oh,
life.
yes.
Get your freak
Middle
on.
school.
Bro,
Middle
bro.
school. I was like 6th grade.
She had-
Freak
she
on.
had-
Everybody was dance team and
She
step
had
team in
Tweet
that.
popping.
Right.
You remember Tweet? She had
Get your
Tweet
freak on.
popping.
She got Sierra popping. Come
She
on,
had
man.
exactly Sierra
Literally,
popping.
yes.
Like
Come on, man. Missy Elliott don't get enough respect, bro.
at all.
She's
bro.
a queen.
Really
She's a
she-
queen.
This, has she not got like one of those what they call
Lifetime achievement.
Yeah,
She better got a couple of them.
she should have already.
Like Missy Elliott got the motherfucking
Throw it
juice.
on the table.
Missy Elliott, y'all
Toss it out.
videos wasn't popping till Missy Elliott's videos was popping.
Missy Elliott,
Y'all
Busta
didn't-
Rhymes,
Busta Rhymes.
Very
Like
fucked
motherfucker
up.
killing
said,
the game, bro.
like
Very
Jay asked
fucked
me,
up.
she said, who could Missy Elliott have a
Jigg's
versus
drunk.
battle against? And I said,
Jigg's
Busta
drunk.
Rhymes.
I'm drunk.
video battle.
Oh, yeah, video battle.
Jigg, I mean not Jigg, Missy Elliott video battle with
I'm
Busta Rhymes.
flattered to be
Jig,
the same-
Missy Elliott.
Oh my
Same
God.
thing.
What was
the
it?
same breath.
What was it? When he was.
You
What
know.
was he doing, bro?
Missy,
He had the,
Jig. Jig, Missy
We
Yeah.
Elliott.
get
Walking
so
through the hallways
confused
and
so
shit.
often. Sometimes I'm out and they're like, hey,
Busta
Missy.
Rhymes. The
I'm like,
video.
actually,
No,
no.
I see.
No, it's me, Jig.
Busta Rhymes is underrated too, bro.
Busta Rhymes is
Easy, because I love
Busta
Busta
Rhymes
Rhymes.
is underrated too, bro.
I like Busta Rhymes, but like, we not gonna defer from the fact that Missy Elliott, she don't get
Oh.
enough respect.
Oh, off the mustard.
Y'all niggas ain't playing on y'all sets enough. Y'all niggas ain't fucking. Y'all ain't getting this shit cracking. Well, everybody just taking motherfuckers drinks. What y'all doing over here?
I'm drinking too much.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Okay.
drinking way
Here,
too
Mike,
much.
you need some orange juice.
Please.
Oh, yeah, Mike over here.
Please.
I'm-
It's like over here in the desert.
Please.
The
carrot juice,
motherfucker's
nigga.
empty.
That's what
And
it
your
looks
cup
like.
runneth over,
That's
brother.
shit.
Cups runneth over in this house.
Jeez,
Let me
Louise.
see if I got any more topics. We got let's get these drinks, and then we'll take.
I'm
some
hurt.
motherfucking- Let me see if I got any more topics. I think. Oh,
This shit look like
oh,
tomato
this is one thing
juice.
I wanted to hear y'all talk about, bro. Like,
I'm
this
hurt.
is weird shit. But y'all hear about these mysterious seeds from China that have been getting sent to motherfuckers' house?
Yeah.
That
I heard
motherfucking
that.
Seeds?
So motherfuckers is growing them, and the government saying don't grow them. Like motherfuckers are growing them
What you mean seed?
like seeds.
plants.
Like they're getting sent like maybe they be like studded earrings, and you get them their seeds. And people is growing them.
Growing
and like
what?
these seeds,
Plants.
these seeds are mysterious seeds that they got randomly shipped to their house. And like some people did experimental with it. And, like,
Wait. You said they got
I have
mysteriously
never
shipped, but then you said
fucking
that they were
heard it.
earrings.
But they know they be on the package say studded
Let's
earrings.
take the shot first.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
confused.
you heard about that shit?
Yeah, I seen them.
That shit crazy. They
Okay,
trying
but
to.
if I opened a package and it said studded earrings and it was seeds,
I wouldn't
I
plant
wouldn't
that.
plant them.
People are.
Why? Hold on. I'm looking at Kayla's shot and looking at my shot.
What?
Yeah, she doubled up on it. She
She
got up.
points
She
them
got
out.
up, bro. Right. You thought this was a game?
Come on, man.
Damn.
Oh, my.
I was trying to
Mike
cheat.
is hefty too.
Killed me
That
out.
happened.
Killed me out.
Come on.
I might need to.
Mike's the largest one.
Yeah, Mike said.
I give these shots based on volume,
Volume. Real fuck. I'm done so.
but not accurately because mine should have been smaller.
Yeah, I'm taking that three shots.
There's a reason why nobody walks up to the bar and says, "Let me have a shot of gin."
That's why. This is why.
Gin and juice.
Alright, here we go. We kill our drinks, and I feel like this conversation will take us out to the end of the episode.
But what were you asking?
About what? Oh, y'all, I forgot about that. The Chinese seeds. Y'all ain't heard about that shit?
No,
So
no.
some people saying like they plant it next to something else in two different pots, and it kills everything it grows next to. Some people done grow it by itself, and then they say it's just
Let me
like
see
a
the
pumpkin
article
style
real quick.
thing.
Send me the article.
Fuck shit, I'm gonna read it right now. Mysterious
Read
Chinese
it.
seeds.
That hurt. That really hurt.
I
That.
can't even finish it.
Y'all shots wasn't as big as ours.
Right. Y'all trying
I don't
Because
care.
people don't take shots of gin.
Cap-
That's
capping.
not a normal thing.
How you gonna
that
cap
people
on the
should
episode?
do.
How you gonna
I don't
cap on camera?
recommend-
Don't never
Me?
cap on
I
camera,
would never
y'all.
recommend that anyone do that.
Me?
Gin is for mixing purposes.
I said I was. I said I was a lightweight.
No,
I
you
said
got
I was
it.
scared.
You got it.
You're
You're winning now.
Am I?
You're winning.
Yeah. Bye.
You're winning. You're up. You're
What you
winning this
mean?
match. You're winning.
Alright. But nah, yeah, the seeds, these crazy seeds from China, I'm gonna end it not end it right here, but I'm gonna end the Chinese seed shit. Migrate everybody, go look it up. These mysterious seeds coming from fucking your dig boys.
I'm dying.
And yeah, motherfuckers is planting them. Don't plant that
Look
shit.
at this.
We're looking at it right here. How y'all feel that Halloween's canceled?
Is it?
Yo, I have a Halloween canceled.
You
We'll
think?
finish our drink shit at.
Hold on, why? Are we canceling? Why?
Niggas August already.
Why are we canceling Halloween, bro? I'm really
Halloween
concerned.
canceled. Halloween's canceled. Hold on,
Why?
Cameron. Halloween's canceled. How you think it's gonna
I'm
affect?
pissed.
I don't think Halloween's
Fired the fuck
canceled.
up.
I think we can
Why the
celebrate
fuck?
Halloween
What?
in moderation.
Bro, that's
Take-
I only have two favorite holidays, bro. Don't try to
What
take
is it?
one from me.
What is
we
it?
just gonna
Halloween
have a
or
house
what?
party, bro. So
House parties. House parties.
Oh yeah.
House party.
House party.
And which might not be a bad thing for Halloween.
Right.
Oh, are y'all dressing up though?
Halloween
Are we
sucks.
doing
Back.
that?
Halloween
Yes.
sucks every
Yes,
year.
if it's a
anyways.
house, I would rather dress up at a house
We
party
all
than
gotta
a
wear
bar.
masks
That's what I'm
anyways.
saying. When was the last time you went to a real deal Halloween like?
House party, 21.
year.
21.
What was that at Madison's?
Oh, yeah,
No,
that
we
was,
had
that
fun
was
last
good.
Like where you
Halloween.
like?
What was last
I want a
Halloween?
nigga at the door where
I think
like if
2
you ain't
years
dressed
ago,
up,
2
you
years
can't
ago,
come in, bro.
2018.
Because you ain't
When I
got that
DJ'd
people.
at a what was that place? Odeon. And then we went to Madison's.
Yeah.
After
And
party.
we had Cable Street Party too, which was like Butchertown.
Well,
lit
that
for
was
Halloween.
that was that whole.
That was the
That
same day. That was the same
Butchertown-
day.
It was the same
lit
weekend.
Halloween.
Same weekend. Same
So-
thing.
It was the same night. It was
Was
the
it?
same
Yes, I
night.
said.
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
same
was it?
night.
Okay.
What was the?
It was fun.
What was
time.
last Halloween?
Last Halloween, you were at
That was 2018.
at the brewery on
Oh yeah, Kochek.
at Kochek, and
I don't even know where the
Brunch
fuck
and
we
Beats
were.
did their party.
Oh, last
too.
Halloween wasn't even
And we
bumping
ended
like
up
that.
at Isaiah's house.
That's
Last Halloween-
was like.
Yeah.
Oh, last Halloween we went to Isaiah's house.
Did you dress
That
up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a vampire.
I was a hormone monster.
I was a vampire, just like.
I
I seen you Halloween. I seen you Halloween night.
Oh yeah, but you see with the panda head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see with the panda head on.
That's the night we saw people from the Lion
This is
King,
art.
and I walked up and I said, y'all got some nice costumes. They said, we're in the Lion King. I said, oh shit. That's why those costumes are so fire.
Oh yes,
I walked up and said, you did a really good job.
I remember that. That was like a bro. I remember that. The Lion King was in town, literally. Bro, that was crazy.
Why are you at a bar
That
on
was
Halloween with
crazy.
your costume on?
No, that was crazy.
It's a costume.
Why wouldn't you be?
They
Exactly. I ain't taking this shit off.
They looked beautiful, and I was like,
It's out, and I was like, damn, is this some nice?
Imagine taking that shit off at night, bro.
this hurts.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I gotta take a picture of this.
Take a picture of that, and then I would do the outro with the bottle, because I think we are at the bottom of it.
We did.
Might get back into the frame so we can see everybody else.
Oh, I'm back.
We are
I'm
at
back.
the bottom
I'm not,
of the bottle. Yeah, we out lit. We got these little ass drinks. We're gonna drink when I do my little outro video. We're gonna bring that back, the outro video. It's your boy Charlie 3 times, aka Harambe back. You did. we gonna rock with that.
You flex on the big.
Yeah, I got my nigga Mike to the left of me, you feel me? I got my baby Jigg. I got the homegirl, fucking DJ Slim Thicc. You know, got the homie Spencer behind the camera. We had drop walking through in and out, you know. And we getting that A-Rap money. Shout out to my nigga Tez.
I got hella shout outs. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah, shout out to your mom.
Shout out to
God. God's my emergency
shout out to
contact if
Jesus.
anybody needs to know.
Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to the squadron.
Yeah. Shout
No,
out
I
to
don't.
all the
Shout
good
out
people.
everyone.
Shout out to all my good people.
I love you, Mom.
Send me good energy.
I love you,
Anybody
Mom.
with the good energy, just
Hey,
send it my
everyone,
way, please.
Venmo us reparations.
Reparations.
I'm saying pay me out of debt.
And I'm saying whatever y'all pay, any of them pay me double for obvious reasons.
I want you to bling
We
in
don't
my
get
Venmo.
shit. I swear
Bling
to God,
in my
bro.
Venmo
I'm
right
gonna tell
here.
you this one
Bling.
thing and one thing only. This is how I know. It's been since the beginning of the time, bro. Why niggas hate on goddamn El DeBarge so much? Why niggas?
So you trying to fuck you in your little.
Alright, this will be on the next one.
He gonna bring up El
about
DeBarge.
this, bro.
He gonna bring up El DeBarge.
Bro, why is it so like dark skin against light skin? But that's on the next one.
What you mean?
That's on
There's
the
3
next
light
one.
skins right here.
No, I'm talking about in life.
I'm just
Why is it
saying.
dark
Listen,
skin against
I'm
light
in
skin
episode like I'm just
in
saying.
life?
If we are paying reparations, I
See,
might
you're
deserve
the one that brought the
double.
shit up. What
Is
you
that
mean? I'm
why?
not got to speak on it.
I'm not gonna say you don't deserve double, but damn, double, really?
Ain't we all one?
I told you that the other day, so we
Damn.
all get
You're
the money.
worth 2 of me.
No, I'm just saying I'm double black.
What does that mean?
Am I not double black?
I mean,
My daddy black as hell. My mama black as hell.
exactly.
According to right
y'all
now,
say
I cannot disagree.
Light skin.
you are definitely the minority. Right?
I'm not gonna
Double
lie.
black.
I'm not gonna lie. White people feel
But I will say-
safer around
I would
me.
say right here. If you do the numbers, there technically is more white people in the room if y'all go by a percentage. But I feel like I'm with my niggas. You feel me? You feel me? We gonna end up like that. Cause you feel me? It don't even matter. Like it don't even matter. So that it's Charlie 3 times. Big Harambe back with my nigga Mike, with my baby girl Jigg. We with Kayla, we with Spencer. We getting money, A-Rap money all year. Shout out to all y'all. Yada that and a baseball bat. We out this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mammy, ho.
Oh Lord.
Oh.